Hello everyone, or no one at all. Welcome to Minor Illusion and our 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign in the magical and dangerous world of Eretz Nakash. We are continuing tonight, actually this afternoon to us, feels a little bit odd to me, but this afternoon as we play with quite a board in front of us. Today continuing in the dungeon that they discovered. And before we start, I want to say that as always, the effects and music and ambiance is provided by Syrinscape, and we are happy to be able to use the stuff that they've produced. It's a great tool. Check them out at Syrinscape.com and you will not be disappointed. I think we're good to go, so let's begin with a recap. Previously in Eretz Nakash. Continuing through the dungeon, you found the kobold chieftain's throne room, as it were, and engaging him and his guards in battle, you gained yet another victory, and you gained some more treasure on top of it. Then, backtracking a little bit, you returned to the room with the pit trap, which you had reset, and there you found the likeness of the robed and hooded woman etched on all the pillars, something you hadn't really been able to see before because you were in the midst of battle. Moving on, you discovered a secret room with a strange circular portal on the floor, also with the likeness of the robed and hooded woman etched into it. But as there was no readily apparent way to open it, you pressed on further and found a portion of the dungeon that had been barricaded off in a way very similar to what you observed in the previous dungeon. Dismantling the kobold's barricade, you uncovered a door behind it, and as you opened it, you were attacked by two ghouls. Vicious though ghouls are, these two were quickly overpowered by you, and we left you standing next to where the two ghouls lay, now in an icy heap. That being said, what would you like to do?
I'd like to see the room we're in.
That is not possible.
There's a hallway, actually.
So wait, it's not even part of this?
It is.
Oh.
Okay, so
Where's the
just a reminder.
There's a hallway that goes, like, we came in, there's a hallway that goes both ways, and there's one that goes up.
Right. Just a reminder, as you're basically standing in the doorway. You haven't really even pushed into the hall yet, but you can see angles. To your left, it goes just a short distance and then north, and then continues down to the east from where you stand as well. I should probably uncover my own copy of the map.
Which way do you guys want to go in the maze?
You have to hide your own map so you don't see it.
It's a, I got it.
I hide it
It's a
so that
labyrinth.
We're just talking
anybody else who happens to be around
We
here
can tell where we're going.
doesn't
The
accidentally
torches
see
on the left
anything.
side all the time.
Because I have them
We'll
helping
find a
me
way
see
out
it.
of this place.
So you're going to press in and take a look?
Yeah.
Okay. So just give me left or right first. So at the doorway, just a few feet to your left, it goes up to the north, and then it extends on down to your right as further than what the drift globe is able to show you right now.
Left, I think, yeah.
Left.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you step in, and the music increases in volume. You step in, and taking a quick glance as what you see here, now you look left and you check both directions. You do see that there's another door just to your right. After 10 feet or so of hallway, there's another door
to the
on the
north?
same side, nope, to the south.
Okay.
And then as you bend, you note that, and as you curve up and follow the path to the north, which to you guys is over here now, you see that it goes up about 30 feet and bends east.
So it kind of does like a loop.
As far as you can tell, you don't know what you're going to see up there as you go. Do you want to make your way up?
Let's
Around
make
the
our way
there's
to the
a-
first and see
So
what-
there's a door, you go left, and you can go south or north?
No, you go left. Okay, so let me try to match
I'm
this. with the way-
confused now.
I'll show you in just a second. So from where you are, here's the door, okay? You're coming in and you go this way, it goes up 30 and bends that way.
Yeah.
The hallway you're in goes this way, and there's another door here. You
Oh.
came in from this way, there's another door that opens that way.
Gotcha.
about 10, 12 feet from the door that you just came in.
Interesting.
2 doors on the same wall.
But not 3 doors down.
Alright, so we're going left still?
Yep. Let's check for traps.
We never turn right ever.
Okay. Checking for traps, and I assume moving stealthily too.
Same
Quietly.
group order, so that'll be these 2 in the front checking for traps, or what?
Sure.
We also
We should
we
just
also
put you in the
switch it
front,
out.
so you have, because you have better perception. So you should be in
One
the front
on
of
the
the
side.
one.
Okay, I can go. Yeah, I
I
can go to the front.
probably have more house than you. I can be up front.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's the true tank.
Alright, so you guys both. Let's just move your things out and then I can start rolling.
I think you discovered last time that Nyx has quite the perception ability too, though you may not want your
In the front.
your
Yeah,
gnome
not
guard
in the
in
front.
It's the same.
Same thing. Thomas is rolling bad.
Yeah.
So, Joshua.
And I can just roll twice.
Okay, so what do we have to roll
Yeah.
to swim in the ocean here then? Or
What are you gonna get?
No.
So it's perception. So 15.
15? Okay. You make your way up and around and get up far enough to peek around the bend and see down the hallway as it goes back east to you, and you don't notice anything. So far, so good.
Right, this
with the
hallway
drift
turns
globe,
right,
with the drift globe now out at the corner, you can see that the hallway extends another 40 feet down,
40 feet to the east.
40 feet to the east, and keeps going. It's just out of the drift globe's light now. And right as it gets into that dim light portion of what the drift globe is giving you, you can tell that there's a door on the north side of the hallway. And then the hallway extends beyond that. How far, you can't quite tell.
I guess we go and do the door.
Yeah, continue for checking for
Continue,
traps down the hallway
and
and
we'll
then
check the door.
maybe.
Okay, so give me someone doing the perception check, and then give me a group stealth check. So remember, depending on your armor, you may have to roll that stealth check with
You have
disadvantage.
chainmail.
Wait.
Scale mill.
I get it.
Yeah.
Scale.
It's disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not wearing any armor, so I don't have disadvantage. I'm assuming, right?
You do not have disadvantage.
Wait,
correct?
what is-
I have advantage on my stealth
Just
checks.
the boots?
Yeah.
But you already have a good stealth already, right?
Yeah.
What if you get
Actually,
the boots?
the boots, you're silent with the boots. So the question on him is whether or not he would make any other noise. And given what you wear and what you don't wear, I'm going to say you automatically pass your stealth check on this.
Okay. I don't want to roll anything.
It's for stealth, so I have to roll with disadvantage. So the first one's a 20. The second one is going to be 14.
You were better and you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody get their roll in for stealth?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and have you done perception yet? Okay.
Wow.
Wow, that's 2 in a row. Okay, that's a lot better.
Loaded dice over here. Loaded on the 1.
24.
You were making fun
24?
of my dice for
Yeah.
rolling
Okay.
ones.
Safe going on your way down to the door. Okay, you don't notice anything. You guys make your way down there, and your stealth checks were 19. You pass. Morzza?
8.
14.
10.
13.
13? Okay. In relative quiet, you make your way down there since his is a pass
These are
too.
silent boots, man.
Yep. So you feel like you're being relatively stealthy as you make your way down the hallway. You get to the door, as I said, no incidents, no traps spotted. And you see as you approach the door that the hallway bends south.
Just back down towards where he just worked.
So it's a
Yes, it does seem to head back down that way. With spatial relations, it seems likely they intersect.
Well, he has really good perception, so he can probably perceive the layout of the dungeon.
Do you want to go the extra 12 feet past the door and take a peek south?
Sure, why
Sure.
not?
Let's do it.
Let's
Yeah,
take a look.
I'll allow that on the roll you made. That was a good. So you just make your way to the corner and peek south. 30 feet south, it bends back. It seems to be
A loop.
a loop.
And was there no door?
At
on
which
the-
point, you can remove that one. Careful with everything else.
What did you say?
Just spoil that.
So that
Did we not
That's what
come
you've
from?
done.
We came from
Now-
the far left door.
One thing I should have
Oh, I see.
said before, though, I was focusing on the perception checks for traps and all that. What you have seen as you've kind of made your way through here is you have come across a couple dead kobold bodies
I didn't stand a chance.
in
The
here.
dum-dum versus the...
And as well as some other long dead humanoid
We searched
bodies. Could have
bodies
been
to see if
humans,
there's
could have
anything
been
on
elves, could have been half elves. You can't tell for sure. It's just skeletal remains essentially now and ragged clothing and such.
Any sort of loot on the bodies?
If you want to take a moment to search as you go through and make your way around this loop and kind of discover that that's what it is, you will have found 52 gold,
Oh, jeez, that's all the
worth.
gold on the bodies.
87 silver.
Give me one
just
second.
I'll wait.
Alright, so start with the gold again.
52. 87 silver. 45 copper.
45?
And some basic weapons
Yeah.
that you find. Nothing that appears special.
Well, then I don't want any of it. I like how the first door we come to is
Yeah,
already
off
off the table.
We can go in a giant loop.
So are we going
Yes.
in
It's
that?
not technically the first door you came to, but
We didn't go right.
if come to means notice.
No, come to means like approach.
Well, you're pretty close to the other one when you first walked in. You just
We
didn't go that
literally
way.
went the opposite way.
So we want Nix to check this door for traps, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With help.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's not do that one.
Almost there, but it'll work.
17.
17.
What do you have? Like, 17. I could have.
You, searching it over, you do not note any traps. It does not appear to be trapped.
Which way does the door go?
We
Inward or outward?
pick up a kobold body off the floor and just like throw it at the
Try
door.
to get
So which way does the door go?
We're just dragging kobold bodies behind us and throwing stuff.
The door opens toward you.
Ugh.
That's not good.
I don't like that.
I say we leave the dungeon.
Yeah.
Can't be having that.
Run away,
run away.
Alright,
Good call.
so we just open it.
Yep.
And does it squeak?
Yeah, we use WD-40 before we open it.
You put your silent boots on the door so then it doesn't make sound.
You put it on the door handle.
Not sure that's how it works.
Look at something real quick.
You're looking for your dragon miniature.
Tiamat miniature.
Hey, here we go. I have my. I'm going to use it on.
Okay.
Where's all this even from?
This is like two.
You don't know.
It's like so much bigger than the
We like
last
teleport to a
dungeon.
different part of the...
There's portals.
Which one do you think we went through? Is this the blue or the orange one?
Yes.
The black one.
This is the part where I kill you.
That is there.
I love everything.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's wild.
Okay.
it's crazy that we're about to die.
It's never good
It's-
when the dungeon
well,
master says that's
so-
crazy.
I did this so long ago, and I'm trying to, and I realize that I just put these out, but I'm trying to remember a couple of facts about something. But
Uh-oh.
A couple facts about how easily this monster is going to kill us.
Mhm.
yeah.
Rot maggots
So
just
that's
drop from the ceiling.
And the OTU. Maybe just an OTU.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Okay, so you're pulling open the door.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay. What you
I'll furnish it.
Oh, no.
see is anyone want to guess?
A room?
A hallway.
What a surprise.
Our nemesis. We meet again.
So this is just part of the other.
Wait, are we way down here?
I need to double check something here real quick.
Big way.
I'm covering my eyes.
Avert your gaze.
to see if you see me.
Doesn't even matter. It's the same as rolling 20s.
Doesn't matter.
Figure it out yet?
Okay.
Hallway.
Now we're making progress.
This doesn't make sense.
Can we
We
see?
were over
Making
here,
progress
and
as
then
we
now
see
we're
the
over
hallway.
here. There definitely is a teleporter.
Yep. So you can see that it short hallway north bends and then bends again. I'll just give you that first 10 feet.
All sorts of reasons. Well, weren't we walking? So
Yeah, we have been the whole time.
Alright, so I guess we'll
Usually it's
continue
like
up doing the
passive
same thing as
door.
always, looking
Yeah,
for
we would
traps
wake
and-
up the dragon. in the dungeon.
we should check for
roll for
Check the
Perception.
traps.
Right for this, you're gonna roll 1. Basically.
Can you roll good?
Nope.
Ready for this? I'm gonna-
11.
Ready?
11 perception.
Yep.
Good
Just
thing you
awful.
Okay.
We just walked through all the traps.
You
We rock through them.
you make your way down to the corner.
down this one.
Yep. Nope. Down to there, and peek around. You don't see anything along the way. Start to pull that sheet toward you. Let me see what we end up with here.
Wow, it looks like another hallway.
Yeah,
What a
pull just a
surprise.
bit
Who would
further.
have thought?
Just a bit further.
The flowers are still standing.
Okay, that's fine. You can see that it bends that way.
That's a little farther.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, should we continue?
Yep. Check for traps again.
Yeah, just to that at that corner. Yes.
You're the one carrying the orb, right, Joshua?
Yes.
Real predicting it.
It's behind me, so my dark vision actually like.
You're gonna roll 17.
Yeah.
Nope.
Except that your rolls don't really do anything.
Oh,
Definitely
what was
not
the first one?
4.
10.
Oh my god.
Okay. You don't notice
He's got a
anything.
+6 to
Good thing I do.
perception. And he's still rolling.
Glad you went to monk training.
So I'm getting these bad rolls out of the way.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay.
Might not feel so
Peek,
good. once
peek
you
down.
get that
Pull the sheet toward you again. Just pull it straight that way. Keep going. Keep going.
You discovered a
Another
gate.
stop.
hallway? Whoa.
The sacred dungeon of hallways.
Okay. Give me another group stealth check.
Gee, you're like
Hey, roll.
a giant.
I rolled a 0.
Ooh, that's gonna be a bad one.
What'd you roll? 71.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, you get to roll twice?
I
Disadvantage.
see disadvantage.
Oh,
Pick the lowest.
I see. Ooh. Wait, what was that? 16. Not bad.
Okay.
Did you add your bonus to it?
Yeah, I know.
Give me your stealth results.
21.
21.
14.
12.
17.
16.
Wow,
Yeah,
nice
pretty
job.
good.
Okay, you guys are
Would
getting
be
your
silent.
you're really getting your dungeon feet underneath you now. And you're moving quietly.
Don't worry, I'm sure the next one everyone's gonna trip at the same time.
Quietly through. Give me another perception check.
That's good.
Ooh.
Even better.
23.
Okay. Start to pull that down.
Like towards this way.
Yep.
I'm
Okay,
another
so
sheet.
take that
Ooh,
one
that
off.
was
It's
a-
fine.
That was a
tough
big
one.
one.
Revealed it.
Those millimeters were crucial in our understanding of what's going on here.
Here, just a second. Let me do this one.
Or if
Are
I
you
can
sure?
see a big monster. Oh wait, no, there's gonna be a door.
I saw something underneath.
I see a
A
hallway.
hallway.
One surprise.
Okay, so
Another hallway.
I love that.
I heard you like hallways, so I put hallways in your hallways. So we made it all the way to here?
hold on.
Yeah.
As
Careful.
Careful.
You can set off a trap if you're not careful.
Stealthily making your way down the hallway towards that last corner.
Towards this corner here.
Yep, not there yet. Stop there. What was your perception check again?
23.
23. Okay, I thought it was high. As you get down there,
I think you saved those.
as you get down to that corner, you hear the sound of what is very likely shuffling feet.
I have dark hearing.
And it sounds like multiple pairs of feet. And you, all of a sudden, it goes from just slight shuffle. This is as you come down, and as the light fills that corner a little bit more, you hear shuffling from around the corner at first, just slight shuffling, and then all of a sudden it picks up its pace, and you can tell it's moving towards you quickly. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Maybe it's like a millipede thing.
No! Not a millipede.
So initiative
My worst enemy.
+4 initiative.
Ooh. That's good.
Nice.
You guys are getting high. You ready? Who's gonna get the 1?
Oh, we all got really high here. If Daniel rolls.
And no, I have the worst initiative too. I'm just a +1. I'm gonna be going first, obviously.
That was not good.
Got him. That light really gave us away there.
Yeah.
Too bad we can't just.
Too bad we can't just use dark hearing to navigate.
Someone would have to
Yeah.
hold my hand. If
We need like magic items where you can see in the dark, like 100%. What is the ability that you can see?
Vision, like I don't use any like abilities.
there are
Maybe a
there are
spell,
spells.
like
There's
that-
like maybe like night vision or something like that.
I believe the warlock can get an ability where he sees perfectly in nighttime. Like in,
Well,
There's
So there's no like thing that you can just cast on yourself to have like night vision for a long time.
I don't know.
Not sure if there's-
Not off the top of my head.
Hmm.
There might or might not be an item.
I'm sure there is.
You can make one. Make 5.
Just
can we
give
stop
it a
fighting
first-
in hallways so that like
Just
you
need
can
to get the question, Tom.
Yeah, I'm just stuck here for like till the end of your guys' turn. We pass the
It's a good thing we
hallway.
put
Like,
you in the back.
yeah, right.
See what night.
I'm stuck in the back there. I rolled high.
We can pass between ourselves though, so if I can take someone out right away,
I mean,
someone
I
can
might-
go in front of me,
I might use my attack of opportunity.
or if it's just a
so.
millipede like you said.
like from One Punch Man.
Okay, next, what do you got?
24.
Wow.
That was a nat 20.
18.
Morzza?
17.
Good rolls so far.
We got all good row.
Keep
19.
going. Yeah, another one. Let's
Let's skip over Daniel and go
We're
to.
gonna skip him and move on to me.
Which is?
17.
Oh, wow, okay.
And the best
now
roll
you-
of the day.
So you two need to
go
determine.
I have
first.
to die next
Okay.
turn.
Here we go. Best roll.
Here we go.
And I
You ready?
got a 30.
Yeah.
Mine is 28.
A 2.
I got the lowest possible. I rolled a 1.
She
and
rolled
I only
that
have
20, you rolled
+1.
that one.
Good thing he's in the front, right?
Yeah.
He's just really
Wait,
he's
I
really
wait.
used him
stunned
as
by
a-
it.
Right, you ready?
Shield.
This is where I use this and I go first.
Yeah. Great plan.
Okay,
Our elephants.
so the situation,
Has not been proven.
you hear this, you say anything?
Yeah, I go. They're coming.
We got a
You're
tape
coming?
They are coming.
And my guy agrees with him.
I say drums in the deep.
Okay, so, and as he says it, you guys are being so stealthy and silent. After he says that, you hear what's coming. You don't know quite how far away, but you know it's close. Nix, you're up first. With Farryn on deck.
Let's go.
So there's no point in doing anything. Oh, my spells basically have-
Don't forget your bardic inspiration. There's all kinds. There's stuff.
You've never used Bardic Inspiration. Please use Bardic
That'd be
Inspiration.
fun, yeah. Get some buffs going.
Fine, I can give Tom Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that do?
You get a D6.
I don't know, but it sounds
Nobody
awesome.
knows because we never
Six
use
to
it.
roll.
You just get to add it to whatever roll you want.
What is it? Do you have a D4 or a D6?
You get a
I
D6.
can't
You just
remember.
put it to any roll you want per hour.
I think might be D4.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's a one-time use.
oh,
You get a D6. Just
So you
add
can
to
use
roll.
it on an attack roll. You could use it.
Damage roll.
You have to use it
Wait,
to
is it
hit
damage?
itself.
It's not damage. It's
Oh,
saving
it's
throws,
credits?
attack.
Put,
oh,
get that.
so like
Yeah.
anytime during this battle, I'll be able to use it.
Yeah, I think it's good for 10 minutes or something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is.
Oh, well, it's during the battle and potentially a little bit afterwards.
But only use once. though.
Yeah, you use
So
it.
who's
Use it
next?
one time and then it's spent.
No. Yeah. Which you're on this
It'll
corner.
be him.
I'm at the
you.
back of the group.
I thought he got a 19.
3 times.
He got
per
17. It'll be
Oh,
I got
him,
17.
then you, then it'll be him, then it'll be me. Like I will same thing, but
Hey, you're forgetting.
it's
I
kinda
don't
weird
how, like,
how,
Hey,
what
you're
do we do
forgetting about
before we
me.
See who it is.
We should yell a greeting.
Somehow surprised him.
There's some sort of trap here.
Hey,
You could like blow some wind around the corner and distract him.
Yeah, I go, a cool breeze. Let's relax.
You know what? We'll make a trap right now.
Okay, so
We'll make a trap and
you
set
can
off.
use it for an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
It's not a damage.
Nope.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I thought.
So to hit or something like
Yeah,
that.
definitely to hit.
If you roll a 6,
Or saving throw, though.
anything.
Like if
But I
there's,
can decide after my roll if I'm going to use it or not, right? Like it's not one of those you have to decide before.
I can't remember when you have to decide.
does it say? I'm pretty sure you can use it after, but you have to before you know the results. You can use it.
Yeah,
You can use
you
it.
roll your 20, You see your result, but you can't know if that passes or not. Then you decide.
You have to
roll.
use it. Tell me before I would tell you. And so when there is bardic inspiration, I'll try to remember to wait, you know, and,
Right.
and give you a chance to decide whether you're going to use it or not. But yeah, you can't. You can roll it after you see your roll, but not before you. But it has to be before you know the result of that, whether that's a pass or a fail or whatever.
So you said I can put it towards.
An attack roll, an ability check,
Okay.
or a saving throw.
Okay.
So an ability check would be any skill check as well, you know, just because those are ability checks. Those are unique ability checks.
Wait,
You can use that for.
we should use the metal bar that we have with the button. Just like put it like.
Put it at 4 levels to trip on.
Could do that. Who has it?
I thought we left.
Thaèndrys has it, right?
Wait. Yeah, I wonder if we could put it around like right around the doorway to like run into it.
Well, you don't really have time to discuss that
Yeah.
in the moment.
Yeah.
So you have a bardic inspiration die. You can do that. You asked me. It's as many, whatever your charisma modifier is. That's how many you get per long rest.
Which is 18, right? So just 4.
Yeah. So you can use bardic inspiration 4 times.
You just said 3.
Well, I thought it was, but I was wrong.
That'll
You just have a
work.
separate 6-sided die to represent your bardic inspiration. You have a 6-sided die from over there.
Yeah, it would help to remember it.
Because
It's in front of you.
it's different that way.
It looks almost.
You just gave them the exact same die.
I'm sorry, it's only 6.
There we go.
That's a lot different, yeah.
I mean, you can take this
Okay.
one. I'm never gonna use it because I never use my 6-sided die.
Okay, so that's just your bonus action. Are you going to do anything else, or just call it good there? Okay. All right. In that case, Farryn is up. Taèlios is on deck.
We need to see who else is. Yeah, so
I'm gonna
especially
do-
at the top.
I'm going to do, so I have 30 feet, yeah, so 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move up to like right here.
Okay.
Push me
Actually,
back.
20. So I want to be able to, because I can attack and then move
Peek around the
back.
corner and shoot.
Yeah. Kind of like, so I'm right at the corner, so I should be able to like see.
Yeah. You have the drift globe.
Josh, this. So it's like-
Okay. So the light is filling the corner of the hallway and a little bit, really in dim light, of the next 10 feet probably. And it's really just on the edge of that dim light that you're seeing movement. And it's just, it's hazy. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Gee, you always get disadvantage.
Not terrible. That's not worse.
11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you can see with that, you cannot make out what you're seeing, but you can get a good idea of a number of what you see, and it's somewhere probably in the 4 to 7 range of movement of humanoid type something moving toward you. It's just too dim to really get an idea of what it is. But you see enough to be able to fire
Yeah, I don't think it's
an
gonna
arrow
be.
if you want.
It'd be disadvantage though, right?
In dim light,
You
it's
just
going
had
to be
ghouls.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there would be 7 or in somewhere in the 7 ghouls.
Oh,
Alright,
right.
so, okay, so
Huh?
what I'm going to do is I'm going to move.
I just have a feeling.
I don't know where
You
the-
can, okay,
you
so
have
this is a
movement.
case where you could hold.
I
your
know, that's what I'm
action.
going to do.
Okay.
I'm already planning on that.
Okay.
I'm
Until
just,
you
I just
see-
want to get out of the way so other people can move.
Okay.
So I'm going to get up to here, and I am going to hold. With the number of creatures I'm hearing, I'm going to hold Hail of Thorns attack for the moment I see them. It's I'll attack with the bow, and then it'll be a ranged area effect.
Hail of Thorns, that's a spell, right?
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action. He
That will be your whole turn. You,
Yeah, but it's an
you won't,
attack.
huh?
It's an attack. It just comes with the bow attack.
It comes as a bonus action with an action, which is the bow attack. You can't do both of those things on a held action.
So a held action can only be one.
One type of action. Yes, it's not a held action is not a whole
I
turn.
mean, if you were to roll just a little bit lower on the.
That's gonna be kind of weird then.
I see the.
That doesn't do any good then because I can't.
handbook.
I get one right
I
here.
can't do anything with that.
That works.
I'll just hold a regular attack with the bow then.
Make sure it's something.
Until you can see clearly what is there.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Or
And-
someone tells you what's there.
Until you can get a bead on a target.
Yeah, until we get some light or something. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm using my magic arrows.
Okay. Very good. That is the end of Farryn's turn. Taèlios is up, and the Morzza Thaèndrys combo is next.
Okay, what can I see when I get to like here?
You can see with your dark vision, which actually does help you now, as they're in dim light, because that makes you able to see in dim light pretty clearly. You see coming at you
Oh no.
several of these.
Oh, the ghouls.
Slide that
Oh, there's
That's not cool.
slide that down just a bit, just towards Daniel, just a hair. Stop right there. Yeah, just stop right there.
I can't do it. Yeah.
Yep, just put them.
So like it's on these.
Hey, it's undead.
Basically, put them 2 squares from the corner, so that works. That works right where they are.
But you said like 4 to 7, so there's some behind too.
Probably. He's still hitting them.
Gee. 6, it looks like.
And you see these, pallid or gray-skinned humanoid creatures running up and with just dead eyes staring at you, and a hissing kind of a growl as they come at you. Similar to the ghoul, not quite the same. And they just look like they're
Can we mix up the blue and
No. I
coming
don't.
mindlessly toward you there. It actually reminds you of what you saw in the ogre that you fought in the previous dungeon. It's the same basic type of undead that you're seeing here. The same look about their skin, same,
It's a zombie,
same look
zombie.
on their face.
No, it's a zombie ogre. Oh wait, was it?
Mindlessly coming
these are
toward
zombie
you.
zombies.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You have an undead special action?
Hit destroy undead. Only got a cleric to turn undead.
Yeah, cleric would be nice in this scenario.
You gotta blow a gust of wind at him and see what happens.
No, I'm just gonna come up and attack this one.
Okay.
Ooh, nailed it.
I forget to hit is my initiative. No,
No, it's +6.
+6, right? So 23.
Hopefully that hits.
Yeah, I hope that hits.
23 hits.
Barely.
And then my 6-sided. 3.
Remember 24.
7
Yeah.
damage, right?
Yeah. 7 damage.
Doesn't feel as good as the +6.
9 would have sounded a lot better.
Yeah.
7, that was with your quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what
Gives
was
him a good bonk on the
With-
head.
is our crossbows? Is that dexterity used for attacking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, any ranged weapon uses
When you
dexterity.
wrote this in, are you doing a plus? So
I'm just gonna
the
go for it.
hit is
Doing
is
an
the
arm strike
hit
too.
over the damage or the
Well,
damage over
I don't
the
want to use a key point for it.
However, whatever's going to make sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do attack
you can-
first,
everyone else
and
is
then
doing
damage
damage.
because
Everyone
that's
else
the
is
order of
running.
things. But whatever,
And
whatever
knock out 1 or
makes
2
sense to
then
you.
hopefully. 1 to 3 then.
Okay, so you swing at it with your quarterstaff. You just whack it right on the shoulder, and you hear this in its shoulder, this break, and it just kind of growls at you, and it's still coming at you, and it's raising its hands as it comes at you. It's still up, and you
I'm gonna do an unarmed
You need
strike.
to actually
bonus
attack
action
them.
on arm strike.
That's not. You don't do damage yet. You have to actually attack.
12. 18.
18 hits.
Nice.
Nice. The lowest possible.
So 5 damage.
5 more.
Yep.
Okay, you follow through with the follow through with a fist to the jaw, and it racks. I'm using that word a lot. It racks its head to the left, knocks it to the left. You kind of hear this pop, pop, pop in its neck as you do that, and it comes back to you and looks at you with these dead eyes.
That's
Still
HP.
coming at you.
Bludgeoning doesn't seem to do anything.
You did 12 damage.
I did damage. It did damage. It's just still up.
Okay.
Undead dude.
Kill it.
Somebody kill this thing before it hits me.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. So I guess Thaèndrys Morzza.
Yeah, I gotta go first. I'm gonna move up to here, And I have the globe now, so that should illuminate them a lot better.
We'll call that, before you even do anything, then on that movement, you can take your held action if you want.
I have a question too. With my orb, since it floats in the air when I let go of it, can I just like, I wouldn't do it in this scenario, but can I just like chuck it in the air to like throw it around the corner? It would just float there, right?
I would allow that because it's not going to move on its own until you move 60 feet away from it.
Mm.
So yeah, I would say you could.
Because yeah, that's what I was going to say. If I had gone first, then and I wouldn't have, and I like didn't move around the corner, I would just like throw it around the corner, and then he'd be able to see just fine.
It costs a command word though, or no, that wouldn't necessarily take an action. But
Yeah,
you
so
have to
the
use a command word to make it rise in the air. But it only
Does
be
it
5
say
feet.
you have to use a bonus action to do that or
It
anything?
says you can speak another command word as an action,
As an action to make it rise.
5 feet off the ground.
Okay, so to
But I
make
could still like roll it into a corner, and it would still give off light.
yeah,
it
you
would
can
just
use
make it
that,
rise.
to me. Okay, so that would be interacting with an object, which is a free action. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. But if you're going to use it to make it do the float thing, then you have to use an action for that.
Alright, so I'll take my held action.
Okay, which one are you shooting at?
I'm gonna shoot the one that Tom did damage to.
Okay.
Because I can see Tom swing at it, right?
Mhm.
I'm taking into account my level 3 Colossus Slayer ability. As soon as damage is done to a creature, I want to target that creature. So that's
Okay.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you've got an angle on it. That's fine.
And I have +7. The arrow is a +1. I remember, so that means +1 to damage and attack, right?
Correct.
So this is a +8 on my roll. That's 19.
19 hits.
This is going to be a D8 of piercing. Plus a...
D6, right?
I believe it's a D8. 1 second. I wrote it on my sheet. 1 D8 of extra damage if it's below its max HP. Is it below its max?
It's below its max. It's taking damage.
Take an extra 8.
That's
Not an 8.
Yeah.
Alright, 2d8s of damage here. Rolled absolutely low. 5 plus 3, it's going to be 8. And then I also have 1 from the arrow, so 9 damage.
9? Okay. The arrow buries deep into its chest, and it stumbles as it takes that damage, and you see its head go up in to the degree that a zombie can understand pain. It experiences it, and it looks like it's on its last leg, but it is still up.
Maybe she did retreat.
I could have rolled better than a 1 and a 4.
There's 6 of them.
Okay, so that brings us back. That was his held action, and we're back at your turn now.
I'm going to.
I do like the extra d8 of damage on it. Like, it's just so much.
Yeah, by the way, don't you have like a bonus for undead?
It's a favorite enemy. It doesn't. It's for like tracking and knowledge of checks.
Well,
Actually, now that I can see them, I mean, undead aren't my favorite enemy. This looks like a zombie. I'm assuming.
That's easy for you to determine that that's what you're dealing with here, zombies.
Zombies don't count as Fey or Fiends, right? They're just undead.
Yeah, they're undead.
Bane Fiends
You
are
would
separate.
know that.
Loud trumpets blow.
I'm gonna use my once a day thing, Fairy Fire. I'm gonna center it back here so that it covers all 6 of them.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot cube, right?
Yes.
So it just centers
Each
it.
object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue, green, or violet light of my choice. Any creature needs to, if they fail a dexterity saving throw, they're outlined in light.
Dexterity
We get
saving
advantage on
throw.
every single
Against
attack.
what DC? What's
Your
your
bonus.
spell
damage?
save?
So we get advantage
your-
on every
14.
attack against them.
14.
To hit.
Yep.
Okay. So dex
Very
save at
fire,
a
so
-2.
Hey, now you
That's
have
pretty
2.
darn good.
You have 2
Okay,
sixes.
so,
You roll low from
starting with
advantage,
the
you
one
can
that
use the
is-
6
And they're going to be outlined in violet light if it goes as planned.
All right. Starting with the one that Taèlios is. That's a fail. Next to him, that's a success. So that's a fail.
This guy's not outlined.
Success. Not right.
Which is weird because he's like,
That's
right
a
over-
fail.
like facing over here.
The next 2 are both fails. The next 2 in
These two are
the next rank back, and now I'm on the 3rd rank. That's a fail, and that's a fail. So only one.
Only this
succeeded.
guy's.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
so dumb.
We just get advantage on
The
like
one of them
everybody.
that's close up.
And how long does that last?
It was like 10 minutes or something.
Duration is 1 minute.
1 minute.
Oh, 1
Okay.
minute. Okay.
10 rounds.
Yeah, we'll,
Easy
we'll
enough
be
for us
down
to
by
kill him
then.
off then.
Okay.
Is that one?
That the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so Morzza is up.
I can move up here, right?
Nice.
Whoops.
Yeah, you can slip right through there.
And by the way, what is happening? Steven pushed my guy over, and now he's taking
I'll
a
go right
long
there.
rest.
Your
Okay.
health was healed, right?
I have 24 right now.
Okay, you're fine.
What else do you have?
24.
You have one less than me.
These count as a creature, right?
Yeah, they're a creature.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, here we go.
You need a critical hit if you can take out.
I'm gonna use Thunderous Smite. But it's bonus action.
Okay.
Which is next, and it lasts a minute, and the next hit, it gets 2d6 thunder.
Okay.
4.
Oh, that's crap.
Oh.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, and you're going against
That actually hits.
Okay.
He's like, don't even roll anything. Why do we don't even need advantage on these guys. Just hit him with anything.
These are not particularly stealthy creatures. There's no tactics
kind of another
whatsoever
six-sided.
involved in what they're doing.
6 times?
And also, he takes a strength check, and if he fails it, he gets knocked 10 feet back and knocked prone.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
A strength
Yes.
saving throw?
Yep.
Against what? What's your DC?
It's his strength check. It's him. He needs to take a strength
Oh, I
is
know
it-
that,
is
but,
it a saving
but
throw?
what's your? This is because of your Thunderous Smite, right?
Yeah.
So what is your spell save DC on your sheet?
Your second
Go to your
sheet
spell
of spells.
set. Go to your spell
Your
set.
spell sheet.
And it doesn't say use my spell DC though. It's him taking a strength check.
But it's because of your spell. I need to know what it's rolling against though. Which is
12?
12, and it's a strength saving throw, not a strength check, right?
Yeah.
That's a fail. So
Just
10
knock the
feet
one
back.
behind him down.
Yeah. Does he get knocked the other ones?
I'm gonna make this other one roll a saving
That's
throw as
looking
well.
for.
That's a fail. Okay, so I'm gonna say that the. Okay, so first of all,
roll
what's the damage that you did?
No, I didn't roll that.
Give me that first.
You rolled 2 1s on 2 of the dice.
That's 5, 9, 11.
11 total.
Still not bad though.
Okay. And that's force damage.
Yeah.
Or bludgeoning on.
No, it's thunder.
I think
Oh, no,
it's
thunder.
Oh, thunder.
Yeah, it's thunder. It should be
I
thunder.
guess thunderous smite.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
thunder damage.
Okay. So you swing it with your sword and
Wait.
And also, it's
Oh, never
it
mind. I was
rings
thinking of something
for
else.
300 feet. Anything can hear that within 300 feet of me.
Yeah, so the whole dungeon knows we're around.
within 300 feet of you. Okay. So this echoes. Well, I'm tempted to make all of you guys make some sort of a saving throw against deafness or something, but we'll leave it.
Nicely
It
done.
doesn't say that though.
Well, I know. We'll leave it for now. That's like if you can hear it for 300 feet, it's loud, and you're in this tight space. That's fine. We'll do it. So you hit with your sword and you slash across its chest, and as you do, there's almost this explosion as the sword meets its chest, and it just pushes it back hard into the one behind it, and they both topple down and are prone. You can lay those two down. And so they're pushed back a little bit too, and the other one. I'm going to say the other one doesn't get hit, but their back just looks.
They kind of so they get pushed right here, right?
Yeah.
That would be out of- isn't that out of
still
his-
a hallway?
Isn't that out of his like reaction attack? So he just gets another attack on him? It leaves.
No. He doesn't get an opportunity to attack on that.
It just
No.
leaves.
He
His,
didn't
Wait,
leave
well,
it
they just left Tom's area.
Yeah, exactly.
I can
So
hit
he
him.
gets it. He gets it.
That's not how it works. It was blown back. There's no time for that.
Yeah,
But it takes. It's. You can tell you haven't finished it off, but you hurt it badly. You can tell it's hurt. It's really hurt from that. It doesn't look as bad as the one that Taèlios is in front of, but it looks hurt. And those two are prone right now. And I assume that's the end of your turn. You would have, I don't know, do you have movement left if you wanted to use it, maybe?
I was right back there, right?
Yeah, just count the
5,
squares.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That was it? Okay. Okay, so that's the end of your turn then, which brings us to their turn.
What? I don't get to go next? I roll a
No.
2?
No, believe it or not, they rolled better than a 2.
That's surprising.
Okay, so
Get my
the
pencil.
one right in front of you just flails wildly its arm towards you, Taèlios, and misses just as wildly.
Good luck hitting me.
The one right behind him moves up. Yep. It's gonna,
Are these all going to just advance into the open spaces?
you can move the next one up.
That one's going to move up to there.
Yep. And so the one that moves up on you, Morzza, swings, and that's a 17.
I missed
Misses. Yep.
there.
One in the way.
You rolled a
Okay.
17 and a miss.
And I'm gonna
I
see.
did 18.
I'm gonna have this one check to
Yes.
see if it can kind of sneak in between them.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
And kind of
How
edge
does
in.
anything hit us?
A punch,
bonus.
and
I
it's
mean,
gonna
I
make
have
an
a
attempt.
15, so.
Okay.
It's kind of in the gap a little bit, and
Alright.
it's going to swing at Morzza.
So this is also an opening right here.
And that's
so
a wild
there's,
miss.
There's like room.
Fairly wild miss. Yeah.
And is this
So
one going to move up behind
That
them?
one's going to move up behind. The other two are going to stand up. It's half movement to stand up. But they're closed off, and there's really nothing they can do. So the one that is second back that just stood up, that's the one that's damaged from
You didn't know when
Steven's.
they were
Yeah,
doing
that's the
it.
one that's damaged from Steven's strike. In fact, just to remember
This
that,
guy.
put that on it.
Yes,
so we-
this is the guy that Steven hit. Right?
No, this one.
No, it was
That
that
one.
guy.
That's
Sure.
the one he hit.
Yeah, that's the injured one. It doesn't matter
Okay.
which one was there.
Okay.
That's the one we're calling the injured one. It was,
Okay.
it was technically in front.
And that one
it
is
stood up
also the
and
one
got
that
there.
doesn't have any marks on it, like no fairy fire.
That is correct. Yep.
Looks
Any of
like
these others, you're going to have advantage
Looks like
on
you
your
should use a
attack.
Hail of Thorns here.
Yeah.
What is this guy just still back here?
He just is back there and he couldn't make it anywhere because the hallway is crowded right now with them. He stood up and there was really not much more he could do movement-wise. They're all trying to just kind of scramble toward you. Again, mindless. Just think mindless here. But they're limited on what they can do because of the space. That's the end of the zombie's turn. There was no connection made there, so we're back at the top with Nyx.
Wait.
Oh, Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Zeldreth.
Oh, so bad. Yeah.
You know what I did? I looked in the order and I saw the word that starts with Z, and that was the end of it. Zombies, and I thought that was it. So it's actually Z. Zeldreth is next.
Okay. Can I even get in there?
I'm going to say that you need to. Boy, that's tight.
You can just cheer us on from the back.
I'll use crossbow.
Don't you have some sort of ability when you're close to other players that are getting?
To move through their space, yes, but to
It's
actually
raging.
get in there and
Oh, that's right. It has to be raging.
Yeah.
But also, it's also swinging a great axe. You know, there's also the logistics of that. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna make a dexterity check for me, and if you can't, if you pass
Very
this,
slow.
if you pass it, you will have slipped kind of between them and be able to swing from overhead with your axe. You can't swing to the
I
side,
can
or you're
just
gonna
cut
hit
them
one
in
of them.
half.
Yeah.
I'll give you the shot at it. So just give me a simple dexterity check. D20 plus your dex mod.
14.
That's good enough for a swing.
The real question is, do I want to use my rage?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
See, they're all aggroed on you guys, though. That's the thing. Can they switch their aggro in the fight?
That's not how this works. This
You
is
have
not
a
a video
target?
game.
You have a target. They're gonna attack it. That's what it.
Okay, fine. I won't use my rage. Wait. No, I just won't.
Okay. I am going to say, because of the tight quarters, I'm not going to give you the attack with advantage as you swing through. Because you've just tried to sneak up. You're behind just a bit. You're not right up. So the fairy fire isn't going to give you advantage on this. But you don't have disadvantage either. It's just going to be a straight attack roll against them.
Shouldn't be an issue. They're really
Which
strong.
one?
And it's the one that's snuck up in the middle
Roll
that you
attack.
can hit.
Roll it.
Okay. That's 17.
That's a hit.
Oh, wait, no. 19. My bad.
That's not a hit.
You went outside the window.
Right.
Okay. 12 damage.
Wait, how much did you add to it?
4. And I had an 8.
Sure.
I know what I'm doing. I added the wrong thing. I did +4 to the other one.
12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You slice down with that axe, and it comes in and just buries deep just where it's at its clavicle, and just splits the bone in two there, and its arm just kind of hangs limp from that, and it's a lot of damage. And as you pull the axe out, you can see the screech of pain and fury on its face. It's still up. It looks hurt bad.
Man, we're really good at hurting
Like
bad.
the other, like
Yeah, we can't really finish
like the
them,
one that just got hit.
but we can do some damage. We just don't finish them.
Yeah.
Morzza. So
Basically,
End
no
of
one
your
else
turn?
behind is gonna
Yeah.
get any chance
All
at
right.
attack.
now we're at the top.
Wait, maybe I should move back so that people can shoot through. How much did I move? It was right here, right?
5, 10, 15.
I'll move back.
Well, you're leaving their zone then.
No, I'm not.
You are a little bit because you snuck up in. I mean, the bases of the miniatures don't allow us to actually
Yeah.
show what
Yeah,
that's like.
exactly. That's what
It
I'm
will
saying.
get an attack of opportunity. I will tell you, it's going to be attacking with disadvantage because of those tight quarters there.
I mean, it's probably worth it since we have so little space.
So you're gonna move.
Yeah, I'll move back.
I don't even need to roll the second one. It swipes at you with its fist. Just tries to punch you as you leave, and it misses. Just hits air. Okay, that brings us now to Nyx, and then Farryn on deck.
If I move here, can I see through the gap between them and get to one of them with a spell?
Oh yeah. You can get visual on them for a spell for sure.
Okay, then I will use vicious mockery.
Vicious Mockery. That's a saving throw. I should know this perfectly by now, but that's a
Charisma.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what do you say? You gotta say something. What
Is
do
it
you
wisdom?
say?
Yeah.
Wisdom
DC
saving throw.
13.
I don't think their wisdom's very high.
I don't think anything is really that high, to be honest.
Wisdom saving throw against 13.
Probably Constitution.
Our spell
is
DC
what
is
it's at.
It's one less than mine.
And which one are you targeting? So the one in front of Taèlios, Tom, is severely damaged.
Finish him off with some words.
Yeah. The one next to that one is damaged from Zeldreth's strike. The other one hasn't been hit yet. That's one that filled the gap after Stephen blew the other one
Can I
back.
even see all of them?
You can see any of those three.
Does she have to make an attack roll? I can't remember. It's not.
No, so they just have to
So
save.
it's a saving throw. She just needs visual.
Okay, then we can go for this one then.
The uninjured one.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a big fail. Okay, so it is viciously mocked. Any specific way you want to viciously mock it?
I can say, I would love to insult you, but I'm afraid I won't do as well as nature did.
Okay. All right.
Right.
So you look at it.
The glasses like the.
You make just momentary eye contact with these dead eyes that you're seeing in it, and you say that, and it's as the words leave your mouth, you can feel this power behind it, and it hits, and it impacts, and you see this little shake of the head. And if a zombie could look insulted and even a little bit sad for just a moment, you think you see that, and it hits it, and that takes damage, right?
1d4.
1d4.
Psychic.
And it also has disadvantage on any
Psychic
attack rolls
damage.
now.
Okay.
How do you not know your spell better than we know your spell?
I don't memorize.
1d4. Okay, go ahead.
3.
3 points of damage. Okay. And it has disadvantage now, right?
On its
Yep.
next attack
On
roll.
its next attack. Yep.
Now it's a depressed.
What is the
zombie.
red one again? The red ring?
It
Her.
took damage. That's the one that he knocked back with his thunderous.
And that it doesn't have that the fairy fire didn't.
So do we need a marker on the other one for disadvantage now?
I'll remember that
Okay.
one. I've jotted it down right here.
Okay.
So yeah, that ring is that's the one Stephen did damage to, yes, but it's also the one that the fairy fire did not affect.
Okay.
So okay, it takes those 3 points of damage. It recoils just a bit, still there. Anything else you're planning on doing?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, that brings us to Farryn with Taèlios on deck.
So I can just kind of get a gap here through the middle on these.
He tells me to
Probably
drop
the two right here.
Drop your
One of
shield.
these maybe.
Yeah, for shooting through there right now, as it is, they're going to have partial cover, so they're going to have a little bit of a bump to their AC. But
But I'm still attacking with advantage since they have fairy fire.
Yeah, but they're just gonna have a bump to their
Okay.
AC.
That's fine.
Easy. I hit him with an 8.
So
Alright.
which one are you hitting or attacking?
Trying to decide whether we just blow everything on these guys. Seem to have a lot of HP. Actually, that's not going to work. I can't see. So I probably just get one of these two, right? I can't hit the one behind.
Correct. It would have to be in the front rank.
Okay, so I can't use that spell. then.
Yeah, because you can hit them if you do.
Yeah, I'm going to hit you guys.
That's okay.
Go for it. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use my magic arrow again, and I'm going to attack this guy.
Middle.
And he's already damaged, correct?
That's the one that Zeldreth hit. Yes.
All right, so with advantage here, that's going to be 24.
Hits.
I just wanted to check for a critical there. That's all I was doing. I get an extra D. I'll take yours.
You get advantage with 25. I thought this is an added D4 like that.
Get advantage
No,
with
you
your
get
35.
advantage when you attack them.
And what are you rolling for attack or for damage here?
2d8s.
You still get to use that.
It's always active. If any creature is below its max HP, which it is,
That Colossus Slayer.
Yeah.
That always applies.
any attack roll,
Okay.
or sort of like any attack roll with like a weapon.
Yeah, so if you're attacking without a weapon, it doesn't apply. But once you attack with a weapon,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's literally always active.
Okay. It's just additional. It's not a bonus action. It's nothing
It's
like
nothing.
that. It's
It's
just
just
additional
always
damage.
something active.
just
As long as something's below its max HP.
All right, that is going to be 14.
Would that be 15? Do you have a plus 4?
Plus 3. So that's 10.
No,
and
you
four-
only have plus 3.
14 damage.
include-
Wait, that's
Oh,
including
yeah,
the
That's,
yeah.
arrow.
that's including one for the arrow.
It's once per turn, but yeah.
Oh, that's
you
not
use
including
it.
arrow. 15. Yeah, once per turn. But this
Okay.
isn't my next turn.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. You release the arrow, and it just buries right through its left eye, and it drops
And that'll done
like a sack.
Only 5 to go.
Easy.
This Colossus Slayer is insane. Glad I finally get to use it.
Are you going to move, or are you just going to stay put?
There's not really anywhere to move. I'm staying put. I mean, I'll be like in the corner still, but
Very good. Taèlios is up with Thaèndrys on
finish
deck.
him off.
That'll
Easy.
hit.
You get advantage. Roll again.
It doesn't.
Because
it'll
I
hit.
might
You'll
get
still
a.
Well, good thing you got that.
Well,
So,
higher.
11.
You might get a critical.
That hits.
I'm just gonna get this guy.
The one you've been on already.
Yeah.
Okay. If you roll an 8, you've hit. I'll just tell you right now. You've been fighting these
Wait,
long enough. You kind of know what it
hand
takes to
strike
hit them.
First, as the bonus action, then move.
Can you do your bonus action first?
I think for that bonus action, it's if you've made an attack already.
Oh, is that what it
that's
is?
the order of things with that. With the unarmed strike there afterwards.
Ooh.
Blue on
Just
this.
max damage this
10.
guy.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit his head clean off.
You played baseball with his head.
Yeah, oh yeah, you actually have a kind of a downward swing on this one. And as you hit it, your quarterstaff just keeps going as though it didn't meet any resistance whatsoever, because the thing just collapses to the ground as you make contact. And you're gone. Yes.
And
That's
I'm
what
gonna,
that is.
I'm gonna come up and unarmed strike this guy.
Which one?
The
next one back? Okay.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. You should roll with advantage just to see if you get critical though, because it still can do some significant
Nope.
damage.
So 22.
You know that hits roll the damage.
How do you always rolling ones?
I don't know. 5.
5 points to that one.
Is this dice regulation size or what?
I don't like this pyramid dice. It doesn't even roll. It's
There you go.
It just slides. It just decides what is in the air and then lands and
Wait for
slides.
this, I'm gonna roll 4. Oh, good thing you.
Yeah, they do roll one significantly more.
Okay.
So yeah, you come down. The one collapses. You jump over it and strike the other one right in front of it, and it recoils at your punch. Takes some damage. Still up, obviously, bringing us to Thaèndrys.
I'm gonna
then
attack
Morzza.
I'm gonna attack this back guy here with a chill touch.
Okay.
Let's see. It's going to be at nat 20.
Yes.
It's a spell though,
Get
so I
those
can't really do any bonus.
Wait, you get critical on a spell?
You just roll anyways to see what you would got.
See, what's the point?
You just roll anyways to see.
What happens if he rolls a 1 when he does a spell?
So technically that was a 26 because I have a
That's
plus 6 to my spell.
Yeah.
That's 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
You should roll it anyways
Okay.
to see what you
This
would have got.
icy hand streaks through the air and just clutches at the throat of this zombie, and this crystalline water vapor just condenses all over it, and you can see that just kind of it's rigid for a moment, and then it just kind of shatters off, but it takes that
But I
damage.
believe that means every single one of them is taking a hit from that. So
Yeah.
You are correct. Every one of them that's there right now does have at least some damage on it.
I'm pretty sure that blue one in the back is actually the one that Steven or
No,
someone
it's not.
hit.
It's
not.
The blue one was
okay.
confronted.
He knocked it down.
Whether it's the miniature or not, it's not representing the one that Steven hit.
I'm pretty sure it's the middle one anyway.
All right.
Hey.
So that was.
My turn then, right?
No.
Your turn is done. Is that
Yeah.
it for you?
yeah, so I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. So then, yes, Morzza, you're up.
Alright, I'll attack the one in front of me. The 5
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
hit anyway.
and 21.
You guys are so easy.
Okay.
Especially with fairy fire. It doesn't even matter.
6, 8.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
You do extra 2 versus undead?
I did have this fighting style thing that gives me an extra 2 damage.
Oh, I see.
Okay. You slash across this one's belly and open it up, and it hisses and recoils at the pain of it, and it's looking pretty rough. It doesn't look happy. In fact, it looks so unhappy
In fact, it looks less than
that it's
happy.
going to end up attacking you. But I want to give you chances at the end of your turn. Is there anything else?
I don't have anything else to do.
I think that one has disadvantage too.
It
doesn't
does. That's the one that has to attack with disadvantage.
Correct.
So we're going to start with that one on you because it is the zombie's turn now. Don't even need to roll a second one. That's a miss. It strikes
Has
at you
anyone gotten touched
with
by
its
this
bare
yet?
fist and misses.
They might give you disease though.
Yeah, I know. That's
The
what,
one in front of Taèlios. That's a 20. Not natural. Not natural. But
I'm gonna get diseased.
You have something for that, don't you?
No, I'm just immune to disease. I don't have anything for
I thought you were
disease.
healing then.
I can heal poison, not disease.
We don't know.
I probably have a spell though that can. If I memorize it before you die.
Hopefully.
You just take a long
okay,
rest.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Imagine getting hit by a zombie.
It's gonna be me.
Thought you were supposed to like dodge stuff or something.
Yeah, I tried.
Did you blow on him?
Dang, I forgot.
You would blow on his face right before he attacked. You good?
Keep going again. That's gotta be for if we get to city.
So if I get poisoned, I can roll that for my save,
To
right?
save against it, yeah.
If it was.
And
But I don't think you did get. I don't think you got.
the one that with the ring on it,
Yeah.
is going to kind of step between. Yep, towards Taèlios.
The guy that the thunderous might like just smacked him. He's like, "Nah, I'm attacking you. I'm gonna go for
He's
it."
mindless.
That's a miss.
True, no wisdom at all.
And the one in back, which is the one.
That I just hit with
The freezing
yes,
touch.
kind of chilling.
Yep, the freezing touch one
Probably gonna
moves
go around.
up,
There's
and
no room.
the two that went down stand up.
No, the
You gotta
hallway
burn 'em.
is right there.
You should have burned them, guys.
Two behind him.
No, they come up. You
No,
should have
one's
burned
been
them.
So one of them is behind Taèlios right now.
You get an advantage on it.
Oh my gosh!
The other
So how
one
many things?
is
You gotta
actually
burn
just shove him forward just a bit so you can slip the other one in there too, because that's kind of where they both went down into that space there.
But they probably don't have much HP, right?
No, they come back with low HP. But
16,
Oh my
17,
God.
18, 19 on Morzza. That's a hit, yeah.
Yep.
And the other one is attacking Taèlios, and that is a miss.
Oh, they can stand up and still attack.
I think it's half their movement to stand up.
Yeah, it's just movement to stand up.
Oh.
There, guys. I'll make a torch. I'll do
So
survivor.
3 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. It's easy.
You can't touch me.
Hey, but at least I'll get advantage on this
Can't
one.
really shoot any
Alright.
my range attacks here because like I would just hit everybody.
Somebody needs to pull out a torch though.
Yeah, I'll make one.
Light it.
Yeah, I'll make one. I'll get a rock and just go.
That is the end of the zombies' turn, which brings us to
Next.
Zeldreth.
Right.
Yeah. Now it brings us to Zeldreth. You're up, and so you're up, and I want you to make
Intelligence.
an intelligence check.
Kind of stinks that my intelligence is not good.
You get advantage to undead, right?
Yeah, I get advantage against. So 1 second. Yeah, I think it's advantage on checks versus undead since you're my favorite enemy. But I need.
Is that a check versus undead though, or is it a check about undead?
Well, it has to do with when it's his favorite enemy. You go ahead and do your.
It's a check about information, right? That's what I'm doing. I think it's, or actually, it might be wisdom checks. Actually,
Is there a way for me to
think
light
it's a
a
wisdom
torch
check.
right now?
Just roll till you got. Maybe you get a really high one.
Yeah.
you can like
That's for yeah. It's meant.
for tracking.
No. I say it is for that, but also on intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Okay.
So yep.
And intelligence. This is just a
Intelligence.
straight up intelligence. check.
Intelligence. Yeah.
Okay, so I have no bonuses on this. So the first is an 11, and a 1. So 11.
The threshold wasn't very high, and the 11 does it for you. You're reminded of what happened with at least one of, I can't remember if it was
Zombie
the other.
ogre. It wasn't one zombie
Yeah,
ogre.
and it did not require fire to bring them down. You know that zombies have this really annoying habit of being able to get back up when it appears that they're down, and sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. But it is something they can do.
I don't know if I like need to
You
shout
al-
this information
you also
out,
you
but,
also know you would also know because zombies are low level and that I'll just give you this knowledge too. You also know that there is a correlation between how much damage it took to put it down and its likeliness of standing back up. So that's just something you know.
Like the more it took to take it down, I might have a better chance of standing up or something.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go attack.
Alright.
I'm taking the map.
Yeah, there's that one right there just waiting for you.
I can get
So,
advantage on it.
Obviously, obviously they don't know this information, so like I don't know if it would be shouting out on my turn, but like I would be saying like
You can say
we
something.
don't need fire, just kill, bring them down again.
Finish them.
It's something that's just gonna be shouted in the midst of it.
Wait, wouldn't I already have advantage? Which means I
They're
have
still
double
lit with light, right? For the attacks, the fairy fire would still light them.
Yeah, I'll say that it still has fairy fire on it because this is all happening at the same time.
So now I have
and
double
it
advantage.
wasn't truly finished off.
Hey, is there such thing as double
No, you just
advantage?
get one
That's a
advantage.
bunch of crap.
just
I should have
attack.
double advantage.
Go ahead and attack.
Yeah.
Roll again. Actually, that doesn't even matter.
Not great.
What's your damage?
Doesn't matter. It's not gonna take much to put them back down.
Yeah, but it'll matter for if you can come back up. Because the more damage you deal, maybe it matters how they can come back up.
I think it's like a one-time thing. I don't know. They can just keep coming back up.
Okay, it drops.
This one?
You want it back?
You can just set it off to the side for now.
We might need him.
Should I move up? I mean, if he respawns, he might get advantage on me. So I could just wait and see if he comes back up.
Switch your stamina then.
There's
Yeah, I
3
guess.
people behind you.
Huh?
Move up.
Well, then he'll get advantage on me if he comes back up.
There's 3 people behind you.
Whatever. If I get attacked.
Okay,
Oh.
end of your turn.
Yeah.
Nix, you're up. Farryn on deck.
Didn't I? Oh,
No, this is the start.
Top of the round.
Maximus.
let's mark that guy.
Okay,
The one who came back up.
okay. That's a success. 19 minus 2.
Yeah.
Or let's see, a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 minus 2. Got a 17. Okay, so no effect. I assume you're not moving. Okay. brings us to Farryn with Taèlios on deck.
Alright, I'm going to move up a little bit, just like so I can see through. I want to shoot the guy with the red ring.
Okay.
And he's below his max HP, so I'll get extra damage on him. And I'm using a magic arrow again, so I have a +8. I just guarantee that I hit them.
Yeah, you only have to get an 8, so you're going to hit. You can just see if you get a crit.
Yeah, no crits. Okay, and now for damage. Just rolling low on my damage, but that will be 11 damage.
11?
Yeah.
Okay, your arrow buries deep into its chest and it drops.
So you do. Oh, wait.
This guy, right?
Yes.
The red ring.
Just move out to the side.
He'll probably do that in a minute.
Or put the ring back on him, though. If he gets back up, he doesn't have fairy fire on him.
Okay,
Right.
anything else for your turn?
I don't think I have anything else I can do. No, I'm good.
Okay. So, Taèlios is up, Thaèndrys on deck.
The real flex move would have been to use Hunter's Mark, so I could just keep moving it around and just have an extra d6 of damage.
I'm gonna attack that guy that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Easy hit.
So I hit, let me see. 8.
Okay. Your quarterstaff connects with its ribs, and you hear a couple of cracks as it does, and it winces and growls at you and is still up in front of you.
You know, I wonder if this
So
finish him off.
I kind of want to just do my unarmed strike on that guy, but then my back will be to him, won't it?
No, that's not how it would.
So I'll still be
In-
facing the same way.
Yeah, in combat like this, in close combat, you typically. I mean, direction isn't as much of a determinant thing. So I would say you could do that and still turn back or whatever.
Okay.
In the midst of it, it's not really a flanking situation for zombies.
Okay.
There's no tactics involved, and it's often the case that there isn't a front, side, back, and that unless there is an attempt at flanking or something like that.
So I'm gonna do my unarmed strike on this guy.
Okay.
It's funny that we're just rolling to see if we crit now. It doesn't even matter.
Well, you can get a bonus to action.
Okay. 7.
Yeah,
7?
right on.
Okay. It drops, because that was the one that had just stood up.
Mm-hmm.
Watch as they all come back to life and we have them back.
Just gonna keep coming back to life.
If they did
XP
that.
farm.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything? This is like cutting grass. Is there anything else you're doing with your turn?
Nope.
Okay, so Thaèndrys, then Morzza.
I'm gonna use my crossbow to attack. You think? Can I see this back guy? From where I'm at?
He will have partial cover. That's it.
No, I'll just use my phone. I'll just use the hands.
I mean, it's fine.
That's gonna be 9.
9 hits.
This is the cold touch.
This is the one that he's on, right?
This is no. This
You want the one back here.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, you have room to move over here and get a shot.
Yeah. That if you wanna, I thought you were pointing at the one
Oh.
that was engaged with Taèlios.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if you want to back up and do what you were going to do, it's fine with me.
You want me to re-roll it or not?
No, I'll take your 9.
Well, it would be,
unless you want-
advantage.
it's an 8 now. If I go to this, it's an 8. But
He has
That's
an
still- that's
but he
still
has an
good.
advantage attack. If he's attacking with a crossbow, he has advantage.
Yeah.
Roll again. You might get 20.
No, I rolled 3 again.
Okay. Well, it hits.
Rolling 3 hits.
That's 10 damage.
Okay.
Just finish the
Crossbow,
chat off,
right?
Yep.
Okay.
I imagine the whole rest of the dungeon is on its way to us since the thunderous might happen.
Okay. It sinks in its chest, and you see the wince and the recoil, and it's still just mindlessly coming forward. Morzza, you're up.
Let's finish another one off here.
Yes.
Easy.
This one's a blonde.
There's no crits, even though we have so many advantage rolls here.
Hell, got crit on
One
attack.
for-
That
and
doesn't
then I
hit.
hit. I rolled an 8, so 14.
Okay.
That's not great.
Another 2.
6, 8, another 8 damage.
8.
Which one? This one?
These things have like a billion health. Or it's just we're not doing any damage.
Okay.
It's like 20.
It's looking pretty bad. It's still
Yeah,
on
I
its
did
feet, but
8
it's looking
damage
pretty
already
bad.
on the roll.
Yeah, 16.
That's what you said last turn. He's almost dead. He's still almost dead.
Well, you know, I don't know which, I forget which edition of it, 3.5 or 4 or whatever, they had these categories called, like if you were bloodied. If you were bloodied, I think it was you had been, it was a way of communicating that something is at about half of its health. Okay? Something like that. So I'm not really using the bloodied rules, but once something is somewhere around half its hit points, I mean, you can tell when something has taken a lot of damage for what it's, for what it's done. You see the effects of weapons and stuff on it. So if you hear me say something like, it's looking pretty rough, or it's looking
pretty rough. That means it's somewhere below 1 point under max and 1 point 1 point to death.
It's half-ish or so, something like that. If I say it's looking really bad and like it's on its last leg, then you know you're getting pretty darn close.
You're at least 30 points off of killing it. Or
That's right.
1 point off, one of the two.
Okay.
All right, now all the zombies come back up.
Okay. That was Morzza, right?
Yep.
Zombie.
That one better not.
So the one right on you, Morzza,
It's
hits. It does hit with an 18 plus 3.
Dice are you rolling that?
For 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Connects right on your snout with its fist.
Oh, man.
That's
The
easy.
one on
Yeah,
Taèlios,
I'm
that's a miss. And the other one beside Taèlios is going to move over there toward him
Who's all attacking you?
and hit
Oh no.
for 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's not bad.
They don't do that much.
And the one that's behind Taèlios stands up.
This guy's
The one that had the
Yeah,
one that
just put one over there for right now.
It wasn't the red ring.
Yeah, I'll just put it there.
bow staff keeps getting in the
Wait,
way.
but that came out twice, and this guy didn't even come out.
Except
behind
that
us.
one's attacking Zeldreth
You're not. He's not attacking me.
and misses.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought.
That's the end of the zombie's turn. Zeldreth is up, then Nyx at the top of the order.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one on me.
Okay?
Okay. See if I
Please
hit
do a lot
it.
of damage.
Ooh, that's a hit automatically, basically. A critical.
I would love to get a critical here at one point.
Well, I rolled like
Why?
Just roll the
13
dice.
or whatever.
Because these ones hit higher damage.
7
it means
damage.
Lesser chance
7
of getting
damage?
up again.
Okay. It drops once more.
How much damage did you do it?
I had 7.
7 damage.
What did I do to it?
Not 7.
Not much less than 7 though.
You did 7. You rolled a 3.
You did 7.
You hit a
Watch if
plus
this
4.
skeleton
Step
gets
back
back up again.
You should just jump on him a little bit.
Good idea.
Your turn is over. You gonna move or you gonna stay right there?
I think I should stand on him to make sure he doesn't get back up. Would that do anything, standing on
If you
him?
want to try to put a foot on it or something, you can as part of your movement.
Yep, you ready for
Yeah,
that?
do
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yes,
put
I do it.
I'm gonna put a foot on him. Yep.
Okay,
that's
put some weight on it.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, this guy's a massive dragonborn.
Hey, you're big. You're big. No question about it. Okay, so Zeldreth is done. Next, you're up.
Can I see that guy?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to vicious monkey on him.
It's just Makaray on which one again?
Middle one.
Taking forever.
Fails. How do you mock it?
Viciously. It's just the
I
same
don't
thing.
have any.
You only have the one.
No,
I mean,
no.
I have other ones, but they're not that good.
Okay. All right.
You
Well,
could say your bones are so
use
weak
the
they can
same
barely
old tried
stand.
and true one that you used on the other one.
You ever heard of
And it
milk?
But I
takes-
did it in English.
but you say it in Gnomish, which makes it somehow even more
You know, Joe?
insulting. 4 points of damage.
It's like you got
It's the middle
That's
dude.
that one. Yep. Okay. It staggers under the force of the the painful words that you hurl at as it
Ouch, my
struggles through this psychic damage, and it staggers a little bit, and you think it's going to go down. It doesn't quite, but you're looking at a few pretty hurt zombies.
All right,
in
I'm
front of you.
gonna put this boy out of his misery.
You know what sounds dumb? Something dying of vicious mockery, like dying of getting mocked.
All right, I have an automatic hit since I'm using magic arrow, and +8, but I didn't roll crit, so it doesn't matter.
How many magic arrows do you have here?
6. This is my 4th one I'm using.
You can find them all back.
That will be 7 + 3, 10, 13 damage.
On which one?
The middle one.
Middle one?
The one that Elizabeth just hit with vicious mockery.
Gotcha. Who's Elizabeth?
Nix.
Some
Known person.
Okay. All right. The arrow shoots out and it sinks into its belly and it crumbles to the floor in a heap. It is down. You can remove it.
For now.
I'm sure we'll get back up. 13 is not enough damage to keep it down.
End of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Taèlios, then Thaèndrys.
I'm gonna use the. Oh yeah.
Stop trying to cut.
Ooh, that was
Almost a
close.
20.
I'm attacking this guy.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
You should unarmed strike him after he falls
Yeah.
down.
Again, another shot to the rib, and you hear some cracks, and it lets out a wheeze from the pain and from the force of it. And it's still up.
I'm gonna attack it again.
Okay.
You get a critical here.
critical. Nope.
No.
Critical fail.
7.
7.
This one's gonna get back up again.
It drops.
Well, it might have been.
Hey, now we have
1
2
or
up
2.
next turn. Maybe even 3.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Are you going to move?
No.
Okay.
Foot on.
Yeah.
Very
Good for
good.
your
That
foot on
brings us to you.
Jump
Alright,
up
I'm
and
gonna
down.
use the. Since he's kind of behind, whatever his name is, I'm gonna roll. Or I'm gonna attack with the chill touch.
Okay.
It's easily a hit.
You get advantage on it to attack spell attacks, right? Like the fairy fire counts for your spell attack.
To make an attack like that, since it's a ranged attack, yes, I would allow that.
I'm just saying.
Ultimately, it's
You're
not
saying
gonna,
you can't crit with a spell
Yeah,
attack,
the
but you
crit
can
wouldn't
still
matter.
roll advantage on the spell attack, right?
Yes. To
That's
hit, yes.
4.
4.
Mhm.
Drops.
Let's see if they come back.
You gotta put your foot on them. Everybody put a foot on them.
Okay. All 6 are down. It's your turn if you want to do something.
Would I take an action to cut off their heads?
Yeah, it would be your. That was something you would do on your turn. You could do that to one of them on your turn.
I'm gonna do the one right in front of me. I'm gonna cut off his head.
Okay.
Die.
Okay.
Roll to see if your accuracy is good enough.
Like you're gonna swing down
Yeah,
on it
my
and cut off
sword.
its head. Huh?
Yeah, with my sword.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
We already have advantage.
20.
Ooh.
I critical. I gotta roll
You roll a
percentiles.
critical on cutting off a head.
You don't need to do that. It's fine. Actually with a
We roll a critical after it's dead.
no. But see, with a prone creature like that, a hit is an. Well, no, that's not the case. I think it's someone in death saves. It's an automatic crit. At any rate, you lopped its head off.
You gotta. You
I
gotta
could have gotten
you
bonus
gotta-
action for that.
You should have rolled where you would have gone. So you would have
And there's a pause. And the one right in front of Zeldreth stands up.
Again.
I've slapped this guy like 5 times.
I put my foot
Even
on
with
him.
his foot on.
My foot was on him. There's no way.
Oh,
he
I forgot
could
about
have
that. I forgot about that.
There's no way you could have gone.
Okay, it comes to, okay, and it's trying to get up, and it's going to make a strength check, and not a very good one, and so it is held down right now. Over it.
You gotta get to do the finishing blow. Let's go.
I am going to say that as the one that's right over it. Well, yeah, you're next
Yeah,
anyway in
yeah.
the turn. So yeah, it's
I get to
I
go
wanted to go
twice.
in front of him.
That happened just right.
yep. So roll with advantage.
Yeah, so that's critical. I'm gonna roll
So
critical.
you
Oh,
rolled
you're
a
one
2
away
on
from
his
it.
first.
I actually went hit. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
You almost missed.
Okay, 12 sided die. Yep, 12 damage. It's probably gone.
12. Okay. The axe buries deep into its torso, and there's just a spray of this thick black blood that's now coating the floor from these zombies all in this area. And you wait. And it's still. And it appears
Finally beat 'em all.
that you are out of combat.
Man, you get here.
I will immediately collect all 4 of my magic arrows that I shot. I know that's kind of a given, but I figured I might as well say it.
I thought they return to you.
They don't return. That's a.
Why would
Into
you
the.
Not a magic
This is
quiver.
not dress.
Yeah, that's not the same quiver.
The quiver of unlimited arrows.
It's nice with my
Also
my
known
bow
as
and arrows,
Legolas.
magic arrows. I just guarantee a hit, regardless.
What health are you guys at? I'm at 25
I'm
still.
at 20.
Dude, I don't think we ever missed an attack there.
Well,
Because we had fairy fire. They're not hard to hit, but we also had fairy
It's
fire.
one of the worst armor classes you could ever encounter.
Yeah.
I mean, you all like +6 to hit.
I'm saying the fairy fire guaranteed us, basically.
You never used your.
We did everything.
I didn't. I never needed to. Like, I hit every time, and I never needed.
The only way for me
Got
to
it.
miss with the magic was roll 1.
How much has passed?
Huh?
How much time has passed?
Not enough time.
That was
for
that
long
was
rest.
the because I had 4 arrows, right? So that was 4 turns. So that is going to be,
Sounds right.
is it 6 seconds per turn, right?
In that battle, yeah, you're at half a minute basically.
30 seconds passed.
But
So
how
you still
much-
have this for 10 minutes. So you have 9.5 minutes left.
How much time have we been in the dungeon?
You
Or what time is it, I guess? We were up till night to waiting for them to ambush them, and then we
It was
went in.
done.
We can't see light or anything.
It was dusk when they came out. Just with the time, if you guys were to take a second, I don't think you'd do it at this very second, but at some point along the way, you could have done that. You know that a few hours have passed since you've been in the dungeon.
It's long rest
And the
time.
time, the searching, the battling, the running after the ones, in the pit, out of the pit, battling, dealing with the treasure chest in the chieftain's room, all of that. A few hours have passed.
You might
Putting
get
it
longer.
somewhere in the vicinity of what would be like 10 o'clock ish or so.
But when you take a long rest, eventually you
Alright,
get
let's look at the
exhausted
bodies.
points.
You want to check the bodies?
Yeah, for nothing.
There probably won't be anything because they're zombies, but.
You might have a couple coins on
Yeah,
it.
no, they're known for their hordes of loot.
I'm ready.
Their strategic planning of how to keep it all in place.
If you're talking about the zombies,
Yeah.
there's nothing on them. They're barely wearing rags, and just what's left of some old bits of armor and clothes, whatever they were wearing when they had the unfortunate experience of dying and becoming zombies. However, now that you're out of combat, you do see that just past where you were fighting them, the hallway continues south. There's also an arm that goes east. So east and then south, and south there's a door on the wall just past where you were fighting. So let me see what I can accomplish here.
How much else do you have to do?
Pardon me?
Or 15, I mean, not 21.
You only have 15 health.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
Well, you
I hit
technically
for
can't
3
see
and
that,
6,
but
so they didn't do damage.
Well,
They're
technically-
spoiling things. Ah, there we go.
Obviously, we want
We haven't even reached a room yet. We're still in hallways.
and you could see a little bit that way.
Okay, how do you doubt there's anything in
I see.
any monsters in here? Because they would have probably come out if they could. Because if he was 300 feet, Steven's saying there's no way.
Should we go to the door?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Well, let's check down that way for, not
Tracks.
check, but
Yeah,
look down
well, we
there.
can look down the hallway and see if there's anything here. I
Um,
mean, there's no surprising things anymore. We've already thunder smited.
you see in this area there, you see bodies on the floor down that hallway. You can see that it goes down, it goes east. I think with that, you can see far enough, especially if a couple of you with dark vision, seeing through in the dim light at the end. You can see that it goes down from that spot 40 feet and then bends north. There is another door down that hallway, about 20 feet down. There's a door on the south wall.
Okay.
The hallway to the south from where you are right now goes south further than you can see it right now.
Okay. You guys want to move to the door?
Yep.
All right, we'll go for the door here.
Should we check for traps?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be good.
Ooh, 26.
He crit on his check
Yeah.
for traps.
We
Plus someone
critically
do
find
this.
traps.
Okay. You do not see any evidence of traps
Possible.
on this door. You do see, however, that it has.
I would be.
It's not that it has taken damage because it's a very solid door. It's not a wooden door. It's of the same material as the other doors that you encounter in the previous dungeon and this one. But you can tell that something or some things have been trying to get through it. There's marks of impact, even though it doesn't dent the door or anything like that. There are places where it's just worn more from impact and that. You even see some marks of black, dried and fresh blood on the door that is strikingly similar to the blood of these zombies that you just fought.
Can we try to open it?
Wait, which way does the door
Let's
go?
check it for traps real quick.
That's what we did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, is that for the door?
Which
I
way
thought
does
that
the
was-
door
yeah,
go?
okay.
Inward or outward?
The door opens away from you.
That's good.
It's the kind of door that we
I'll
like.
open the door in case there's something in there. I have the most health.
It's probably locked if the zombies are trying.
Yeah, but zombies.
Well, they
Zombies
can't- they don't
are
know
They're
smart
mindless.
You open the door,
to.
the light floods in, and you see a little. It looks like a hallway, but it only goes 20 feet and then bends north a little bit. You don't see anything right there. Would you like to go in and peek north?
Let's check for
Sure.
traps right up to the.
Yeah, I guess.
Go ahead. So the two of you are up there.
Uh-oh.
Wait, who two? Me and
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Ooh,
another crit.
26.
Right after the battle.
You don't see anything. It looks safe. You make your way to the corner and peer up. You can slide that sheet out, I believe, now.
What do they make these rooms? Like, really, there's nothing in.
And
It's like
it
the
is-
appendix
it-
of hallways.
It is not empty, but against the northeast corner of that dead end,
That'd be here.
leaning up against the wall, propped up against the wall,
Of instant death.
Someone is a person.
is a body. Not dead. Okay, dead and decayed for sure, but not sprawled out dead as one that was killed out in the hallway. As you've seen some bodies that way, you can actually see there's more in the hallway south. I forgot to mention that when I said that you could see the hallway goes south further than you can see it. There's also you see some bodies there. You're getting a picture is forming in your head of combat in this area.
This guy went in there and shut the door and they were trying to get him, kind of thing.
Seems likely. But however long ago that was, long enough for a lot of decay to have happened on this body. And he's just leaning against the corner, dead, long dead, but not damaged dead as the corpses in the hallway.
Wait, maybe he's a zombie.
Check them.
We want to search him.
What is this corpse wearing?
Uh,
Any guess like what he? I'm assuming probably adventurer. So, what kind of adventurer was this?
appears to be wearing robes.
Good. That's what I was hoping.
Why?
It's a
I
wizard.
mean, why? Because it's a wizard. It needs spells. Maybe.
Who cares?
I care.
We're checking in then.
Yeah, let's check in.
We're checking for, I guess, to find out traps in here since he's been here for ages.
Yeah.
Let's check.
Let's
check
see
the body.
traps.
Yeah.
You find on his person there is a money pouch. And you find, are you ready?
Yeah.
22 copper, 37 silver,
1 second. I have to separate money. Okay, so 30 what silver?
37,
Okay.
55 gold,
Nice, bro.
Another similar pouch has gems in it of various sizes and types.
Nice, nice.
Wait, how much gold was it again? Sorry, I messed up. In the last one.
55.
Oh my gosh.
And then 75 platinum.
Yeah.
You also find 2 wands.
I will take them both.
Now I would take one. I'm with it.
2 wands.
2 wands. And you find a small vial
Iron skin.
that has it's a vial made appears to be made out of a thick glass, but it's very small, only about that big, half-inch or maybe a little wider around, but the glass is thick. It's not a thin, fragile glass. It seems pretty thick, and inside of it there's some sort of granular substance, shiny a little bit, silvery almost, but with a faint purple hue to it as well.
I think I should take.
Do I have any guess as to what it is, based on prior magic knowledge?
You can make an intelligence check.
I don't think I'm going to pass that.
Okay.
That's going to be a 4.
Okay. It is unfamiliar.
How about to myself with my magic background?
Yours is a
And if he doesn't pass it, how about me?
Yeah.
I was on the side.
The only one that could have maybe known what this was is
Here, I'll take a sip of it and see what it is.
I'm going to bash my head on the wall and try
it's
it.
not a liquid. It's like sand. I mean, it's like a grainy type of substance, except that it's shiny, silvery, but you also get
It's probably a spell component.
you also get a purplish hue to it, a silvery purple, whatever that would.
Maybe it's like magic powder. You throw it on the ground, something happens.
Blue powder.
I say we lock ourselves in here and take a long rest.
Yep.
Let's check for secrets real quick.
I need to be able to use this at some point.
I doubt
Although
there'd
then I rolled 2 critical
Yeah.
checks.
I doubt there'd be a secret in here. 'Cause
In
you were
there,
correct.
you're saying? Is that what you mean?
Well, I was saying for long rest, yeah.
Or
I
no? Who
was-
said
I was
secret?
joking.
I said secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in this little
In that little area.
niche,
I
Where
guarantee
they
you
go?
there won't be a secret. 'Cause he
the
probably
appendix
won't
of the
have
hall.
Could have dug out a hole and made it put a
Perception check.
book in there.
Nyx, check it out.
it. Nope, Caleb already went.
Well,
She
she can
gets a
roll
roll
too.
also. I got 22.
Okay. You don't find anything. No indication of any secrets
You're
there.
sure?
Let me check. Yes, I'm sure.
Actually, you don't.
That
need
was
to
a roll. If
again.
he rolled anything between a 1 and a 20, it was he's sure.
I think we should start considering, though, taking a short rest or a long rest, because I have no spells, and I'm running
You
out
can't
of
get
healing.
spells back on a short rest, can you?
On short rest, but I bet we could do a long rest.
We're like in the middle of the
Long
dungeon. We're not going to be taking a long rest right
Good.
now.
We're gonna have to. Look at this.
Well, I've got full spells still.
Well, you better start using
You're,
them.
you're a warrior, Stephen. You got swords.
I mean, I still got 0 spells, so yeah.
Yeah,
Do we even take a long rest?
Yeah, you guys took one in the previous dungeon. You were all done with it, but you did take a long rest.
I think we should take one.
I'm
I'm
taking
saying
A
we
long
could.
rest right now.
Why would we not? We can shut the door, we can have people watch it, we can put stuff in front of the door and barricade it. It's not
Yeah, we
that
can
long.
drag the zombie bodies in.
We should at least.
I don't know what
It's
your
still like a
big
minute
problem
after the
is.
thunder
We should at
smite.
least see what's down here. Go down here. see
That's
if
fine,
there's
we can
anything.
barricade the door, they can't get in then. And if they try to, we'll be able to get
I
up.
have a question. With the
You make another perception check, and actually everybody who's did you all go into that room, or are some of you out in the hallway?
I
still?
think we all went in there.
we all went in the room.
You all went in there. Okay, then don't make a perception check.
I was outside the door watching it. You can take it.
The spell slots.
Actually, go ahead.
The spell slots in this, so that means like I can cast 4 first and 2 second level at this level, right? Or not? I can't remember.
Spell slots, yeah. Spell
What
slots.
did you get?
That's how many you can cast at
Great.
that
That
level.
doesn't sound good. That looks
Yes.
bad.
You rolled 16, didn't you?
22.
22? Okay. Some of that chit-chat you're having here, I'm saying, is also the type of things you might be talking about in-game. And it gets you curious and you're listening. And you hear nothing but silence right now in the dungeon. As far as you know, in your immediate vicinity anyway, you don't hear anything.
I mean, if it's 300 feet, it might be good just to.
In that sound went off, but you don't hear anything.
Reactions.
You've got this fork in the hallway right now. You don't hear anything coming from either direction or from behind you.
I think we should just wait and actually.
So, but
do like
we cannot take a long rest after like 3 hours, right? Or
It's
are you
been-
saying
it's been
since
a
it's
long
nighttime,
time.
we can?
It's nighttime.
You've been up the
It's
whole
not
day.
about how long you've been in the dungeon. It's about how long it's been since your last rest.
Which has been long enough.
Yeah, that's what I would determine whether it's reasonable to take a long rest or not.
We could, but I say we go down.
I guess.
So on this day, just a reminder, on this day, you traveled from just south of the road a ways to this place, tracking kobolds along the way, found the shrine, talked to a squirrel, went back, set your ambush, pulled off the ambush, went down, and have been, the battle in the big room with all the pillars, the chieftain's room. All of this has been that one day. So it's been a full day already.
Let's go down here first and see, and then we should take a long rest. Plus, I still have a rage.
We should just
I mean, he's worn out just from talking to a squirrel, let alone.
True.
I don't think we need to explore any further. We can go further and find more
My
monsters.
point is, you can take a long rest if you want to. I don't care whether you do or not, but you certainly have had a long enough day, and there's been long enough time.
Well,
since
don't you
your
get
last
exhaustion does short rest give you that back, or does
you
long
would not
rest?
suffer. You would not have to roll for exhaustion yet.
Yeah.
When I would have you roll for exhaustion is when you really had missed your long rest, which would be in the morning.
And does short rest give that back, or no? It's if they
No,
long
a
rest.
short rest doesn't take the place of a long rest. Short rest allows you just what a short rest does. It gives you a breather. And,
Alright,
and
well,
you,
if people want to do that, let's do it then.
I think we need to get spells back and stuff. I don't know.
We also do a long rest.
Spells.
Then in the morning we
Just get
can.
healed.
That's fine. You could also use up the rest of your healing stuff. That way you'll get it back because you get it back at the end of the long rest.
It doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
you didn't matter.
You don't
You
get
get full health on a long rest.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Maybe we should use it on Tom just to be safe.
It's for the experience.
Yeah, does that give you experience?
Is
I'm gonna
that-
quickly
would-
burn all of my spells for experience.
That's how it works. So is that your plan then? Take a long rest here?
I think so.
In the
Oh,
room.
This is a good enough room to do it because it's kind of blocked off and there's only one way in. So
Actually,
Okay.
maybe
Is there any way I can try to use that sword to figure out what it is, or is that like see what I need and then?
I would allow that because on a long rest for you, 6 hours of it needs to be sleep. 2 hours of it needs to be just resting. And since you can get a short rest, since you can benefit on a short rest and interact with an object and try to figure it out, I'll allow that on the long rest too, as long as that's all you're doing for 1 hour of that. Then yes.
Okay, so I won't be able to get a new spell then, right? Or change out one.
From a long rest, sure you can.
Okay, so I wanna do it with the sword, and then also I wanna change out a weapon.
By the way,
Spell.
by
You
the
don't
way,
need to
didn't
tell
we
anyone what your
get like
spell
a
is.
magical weapon in that thing, that in the chest?
Careful.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh,
That the long
or
sword.
break the health potion.
oh, that's what I was about to say.
Move that. Not see. Move that away from the edge of the
I'm just
table.
gonna
It's not what
erase my
actually.
HP. Since
Hey, you can try to think during the night.
We also have a short sword that could be magical.
Okay, I will take that.
Who used a short sword? Yeah. Well, she uses rapiers.
Yeah,
and
rapier.
she short sword too, I guess.
It doesn't really matter for the night.
Yeah, there was a short sword that he was using, that the kobold chief was using, and then there was a sword in the treasure
Yeah,
chest.
yeah. Elizabeth, you can, or Nyx can use short sword,
But we
correct?
still need to know what it
Yeah,
is.
she could do the same thing with that.
Yeah. Yeah. She should do something.
But a rapier is also a finesse weapon, so she can use her dex for that, which she doesn't have a high strength.
I think a short sword is a finesse too. Isn't it?
Short sword is finesse, I'm pretty sure.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you might as well do that on your rest.
By the way, you can during
We
the
have
night
a
you can
magic
try to
sword.
think-
Interact
potentially.
with that short sword and see.
You should try to think during the night.
I
what
can
you
And
really
Josh-
remember some stuff like this, the powder.
Yeah,
Things-
it'll
I already
refresh.
don't know what it
It'll
is.
refresh.
No, but you might by thinking about it
I
during the
get
night,
this back.
you might remember.
And Thaèndrys, I'm
Yeah.
assuming Thaèndrys is looking at one of the wands.
It might
Both
help.
of the wands.
Should I just
Can you
keep this
identify
with
both
me
of them on the
for
same
now?
rest?
Well, I only need
Sure.
4 hours for a
What-
rest.
For what?
For burn.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Or is it Thaèndrys is taking the two wands, Nyx is taking the one short sword,
I can
and
identify both because I only need 4 hours for the rest, so I can do both.
Morzza's got the
then we
long
didn't
sword.
use it.
Okay.
Didn't
Okay.
need to.
Anything else
Yes.
unique that anyone else is doing on this?
Not
long
doing,
rest?
but for our rest, we'll take the rod and put it at the door. Click the button.
Okay. It just stays right there in the air, right up against the door.
At least gives us some protection, maybe.
Hey, maybe we can remember. Could we possibly remember what, or would Joshua be able to possibly remember what the powder is during the
I already
night?
didn't
if
know
he
what it
thought-
was.
Yeah.
He already didn't
We
know
already
what it was.
do not know.
Is I forget. Is there what's the duration on that immovable rod? Will it just stay there until it's?
I think it's until you click the button.
Yeah. That's what.
And if it's not, then maybe we don't do that. But I thought it was.
People are gonna be up and just keep pressing it.
It is fixed in place until you use an action to push the button again.
So it stays right there. And you guys get your long rest in these things, and we are going to go over those items after we take a break. Let's go ahead and take a break right now, and then
Stop the video.
stop the video. People need to use the restroom. You can do that. Grab something to drink or whatever, and then we'll come back. So we're taking a quick break, which will be immediate for you, not for us, and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, we're back after a long rest, and let's get right to it. I'm going to just say, for the sake of time, you set up your normal watches, nothing happens. You're sitting there. Those of you who are on watch are just on the other side of the door that's held by the immovable rod, and you're listening, and you don't hear anything the whole time, any of you who are on watch. So there does not appear to be any activity out in the hallways out there. At least you hear nothing passing by the door the whole night.
Cool.
So it's 7-ish by your best guess right now the following morning as you all finish a long rest, but along the way, those of you who were taking watch were also using part of your time to interact with these items that you found and to try to determine what they were that you were holding. And so let me just kind of work around the table. Was there anything you were working with?
Short sword.
The short sword. That's right. It is a magical short sword, a base level enchantment. To you and me, that's a +1 short sword.
Got it.
Someone maybe check too and make sure that the short sword is a finesse weapon, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Is that in the back?
It's no, but just past that when you get
It's
to
in
the weapons,
Yep.
it's you're very close to it.
Just look up in the next. You can go to the next person. It's
Yep.
just long sword.
Score.
Maybe you weren't where I thought you were.
Yeah, I
Just
think
go to the
it's back
index.
a bit farther.
Okay.
Long sword.
Nothing. Long sword. Same discernment. +1 long sword is what you have.
Short sword is finesse.
Okay. So you can use that the same way you use a rapier, where you use
I-
your. No, but it's a finesse weapon where you can use
There's
your
no difference between.
you can
rapier
use your
and short
dex
sword, though.
modifier instead of your strength modifier for that.
1d8 piercing. Short sword is 1d6 piercing.
Rapier is 1d8.
Mhm.
Okay, so you definitely want rapier.
Yeah. So that's a.
It's a
Oh, you had a +1 rapier already.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So yeah, that's your better weapon then for sure. So you have a +1 sword if anyone wanted to use it. Farryn, were you interacting with anything?
No.
Were you?
No, use.
Okay,
Use it
so
now.
it's just okay. So as you're examining these wands and working with them and trying to gain an arcane knowledge of what you're holding, one of them has really just it doesn't quite give off the magical aura that the other one does, and you are quite certain that this was an arcane focus.
Oh, one of them is an arcane focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one, however, has a much more powerful arcane aura about it. And as you interact with that, you become aware that it is this.
Read it.
Of the lowest level.
Okay. It's Wand of the War, which is +1. So
Wand of the War Mage.
Wand of the War Mage. Yep. So while I hold this, I gain a bonus to spell attack rolls of +1, and I ignore half cover when making spell attacks.
Nice. That's good.
Pretty cool.
Not bad.
What do the other ones give you then? Just +3? Or do they have any other bonuses?
It could be. There's. You could be a wand of a war mage +1, +2, or +3. Mine's a +1.
It can go up like
But it doesn't
like
give
a
any
magical
extra
weapon.
bonuses. I'm saying that like nothing.
And it's only to the attack, right? Not
It's
to
to
the
the
damage.
spell attack bonus. You gain a bonus to the spell attack roll, so
Okay.
Yeah,
it
it's
makes it easier
it's
to hit.
I marked all that down in my book. But
So also I wanted to show you this. With an X inside a circle, I've shown where this is, where you are right now in the long rest you just took, but I filled out that map as well with where you've been, how it relates to everywhere else you've been.
Wait, where are we right now? Oh, okay.
just look for an appendix.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's what I'm not. It looks like it. Yeah. All right.
Let's keep on moving.
Everyone gets full health, right? Correct from a long
Yeah,
rest?
you managed to get a rest. It's not the most comfortable rest you've had in your lifetimes, but as with the other dungeon, you made do. You put out your bedrolls, and you got a full rest.
Right. Let's cast some magic items now.
So, taking off the.
Yeah. We will take off the rod.
I'll put it back in my pouch.
I think we should go that way.
Yeah.
That kind of heads back towards where we were before. Maybe we'll connect up to the other door.
This one?
Yeah.
Good thing.
If it goes back this way, we can assume it. But if it goes
So
this way,
we'll head south now. I believe that is the direction that there's south and east we can go, right? We're gonna head the south direction.
Okay.
Who would I try to be up
But-
with?
He's
Okay,
Oh, you're in them? Okay.
that's fine. Let's at this point go
I
ahead
just want to be
and
as safe as possible.
turn off this camera
Yep.
here, just for maneuvering through a hallway.
This is riveting footage.
Oh, it is. It
Check the
is.
traps.
It's what everyone wants to see. Give me a roll.
Going
Trap
out that
checking.
way.
20 sided die. You ready? Or 20.
Roll one. Also, you should roll one.
She's on the front.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's
Yeah.
not in the front. Never mind.
Oh, so I'm rolling twice. So I got 18.
Okay. You do not find anything as you make your way down, and I think you can take that one right next to Daniel there, that sheet, and slide it slowly down. Stop.
Is it starting to go into
Actually,
another
yeah, I think you
quarter?
might be able to take that all the way off. Yeah, take it off.
Oh, it doesn't connect
Yeah.
up. Sling.
So,
There's a room right here, though, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we're up to this corner here?
yes, you're at the corner. You've got some light. You're peeking around. With the light combined with your dark vision, you can see that hallway goes from that corner 30 more feet and ends at a slide it up. Just slide it up a little bit. A little bit more.
The doorway.
It ends right there.
So we want to check for traps up to the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
And can we include the door in that roll, or is it
Go ahead.
separate?
Go ahead.
How we do a separate roll for the door? 15.
Right?
Seems safe going up to the door. You do not notice anything on the door either. I do want to back up just a minute and mention too, as you came out the door where you took your long rest, just as a reminder, I mentioned this before, there are bodies.
Oh, that's
in the
right. I
hallway.
forgot about that. Yeah, we were gonna.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that at first too. But there were bodies on the way down that you saw before after the battle. There were bodies in the hallway that goes east as well.
Yeah, we were gonna look at those. I was thinking about that, but I forgot. Yeah.
Which way does the door
We
go?
wanted to check
So
those.
if you want to go back and do that before we do anything else, then
Let's just check the ones on the south, like on our way down.
Yep.
Just the bodies that way. Or if it's easier to just do them all, I guess. I don't know.
it's probably easier to just consider that you searched everything from that. Well,
Everything that's down here.
it depends, because when you went down there, you were going to see another bend and the hallway continues, which is no big deal to get.
All right, let's just do this. Let's just say we looked at the bodies, but once we go up there, then we'll add everything up. We'll come back and just do everything all at once.
Okay.
But we did check the bodies going down here up to this door.
That's fine. Well, then we'll come back and deal with that at a later time. Just check one thing real quick here.
Are you checking which way the door goes?
No, I
Definitely needs a roll for that one.
You can roll a 2-sided die for that.
If you want to know that, the door opens toward you.
That's worth 10 a door.
Alright, so
Is
we
that
checked
it?
the door for traps?
We did already.
Did already?
Okay,
didn't-
let's
didn't
go
see
in then.
Let's open it up.
Okay. You pull it back, you open it up, you see that there is another hallway on the other side of this door running north-south. Immediately, well, almost immediately to the north, to your left, 10 feet up is another door leading back that way. The hallway continues south further than the light will allow you to see right now.
So this way? That's
Yes.
south, right?
Yes.
Alright, let's turn the corner, check the south, and then we might go north and check the door first.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me. We're not going to pull construction paper right now. Just go ahead and give me a roll. You're going south, right? Okay, so you're in a hallway. I don't want to try to take care of that
South?
right
I thought
now.
we were going this way.
Did
We
you
were
say
north.
south?
We were looking.
Well, I said
we
we wanted to look
Check
south
to
and
the
then
south
go.
and then
Oh, look
Check,
south.
check south, but
Well,
like
how far? I mean, you're going to go south, or you're just going to
I
look
just
south?
want to see where our light goes. Like, how much does it reveal? Is it just to the end of our light? We see
Once
a
the
hallway?
light is out into the hallway
Yeah.
and you get the 40 feet, you still just see hallway. You don't see an end to
By
it.
the way,
You want to
another
just go north or you?
By the way, I got another thing. We have this thing where it goes fully, the vision thing again.
So we have bright light again on
Yeah.
the orb. We
I don't
can.
think we need it right now.
We don't need it. Not
No,
right
no,
now,
what
but
I'm
we
saying
can
would-
use it.
it would be
whenever.
good for like a big room because we could see like all the monsters and all that.
So go
stuff.
north then first.
Sure. There's a door, right?
Maybe we'll
All right,
be
we go
back
north
over
first
there.
then. Let's check traps up to the door and then check traps on the door. Check for traps on the door.
Just give me a roll for all of that.
Nix, you do one too. I get 17.
Yours is the good roll.
Yeah.
No, that'll be checking the door.
You don't
We
see
checked
anything.
No, he wanted one roll for both.
You don't
All
see
right.
anything.
Let's bust into the room.
Wait, which way? Are we going this? No, the next one. Which way does the door go?
Doesn't matter. We'll open
It
the
always
door.
matters.
We're opening the door regardless of what way it opens.
Yeah, but it matters. It always matters.
I don't know. There's been one time yet it mattered. But...
It opens towards you.
All right, we're still opening it.
Surprisingly.
All right. So now you've gone in, you've gone north through a door, and you are again in a hallway that runs east-west. A short one you can see to your right, about 35 feet. It bends south, and just immediately on your left, it goes back north toward. Well, it runs north back in the direction. Spatial awareness
Of
wise
Of that hallway.
of that, yes.
So let's go up then.
So let's
And you
just
do
try to-
recall that you saw a door in that hallway on the south wall.
Yeah, let's just see if we can connect these things together. We can go it's head and jet.
Is that back over to here?
So,
There's a door right here.
okay, so you're making your way up that.
I can't show you
Yeah. Okay.
You're making your way up that leg.
on that hallway. We've already seen that.
No, I haven't.
This was all
No.
revealed. We literally
No,
just
no,
pulled
no,
this
no.
paper up.
Hold up with that. I don't think you have.
But you
Oh,
had
yeah,
the
yeah,
paper
yeah,
pulled
you did.
up.
You slid
We
it.
pulled it up.
Yep.
There was a door right.
Just hold on a second. It doesn't matter for right now.
I'm saying that we saw that.
You make your way up the hallway. You open that door. You don't run into any traps. You had a good enough roll. And sure enough, you get up there and you're back in the hallway that ran east amongst a bunch of bodies that are laying there in the hallway.
Oh, it's just right here.
So, I think you can slowly...
Let me pull it towards me.
Yes, yes. Because I don't think there's anything of that on this one. Yep. So you're there. Go ahead and remove it. So you've gone in a hallway that goes down, just kind of loops back
Yep,
up and
this
around,
giant
and you're
area.
there. Yep. And that hallway from that door, as you go through it, you can see that hallway, the light is enough that on the angle you can see that it goes north, about on the inside wall 20 feet and then bends out
This one?
and goes east. Yeah, it goes
Yeah, it bends out and
north,
heads back
north
that
and then
You guys
makes a
just wanna
quick
go that
east
way
turn.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
keep
All right,
going.
we're gonna go.
Are we checking
Wait,
these bodies
checking the
though?
bodies.
Yeah.
We'll check all the bodies all on the way.
Okay, so we'll say by the time you make this little trek northward there that you're about ready to roll for, you will have found the bodies that are the result of a battle that seems to have taken place here, and there are some other zombies as well that you didn't kill but that are down. Right, so there was a larger battle that took place here, but you take some time and look through. The zombies, of course, are carrying nothing, but you find all told between the path you already went on and right through here, you find 9 other bodies that you're able to pull some loot off of, and all told you get, are you ready?
Ready.
In the copper department, 132.
2 copper.
Silver, 163. Electrum, 118.
That's a lot of electrum.
Gold, 205.
That's enough for an elephant right there.
You find 3 bags of gems.
We're gonna be loaded
We're
after we
gonna
get out
buy
of
the
this.
town when we
Yeah.
get back.
We'd like to buy the castle.
You find many standard weapons. Swords, axes, daggers, etc. You also find a really nice shield.
We should have kept that. We could have checked it too when you're sleeping. Gosh, guys, we should have thought of that.
A really nice
Of course.
light crossbow.
And a piece of wood that is pretty average and.
And in your search, you found a nice quiver with 3 crossbow bolts in it. And searching around, you also found 3 matching crossbow bolts. On one stuck in a zombie, one and 2 others.
All right, so we had a
various
shield.
spots on the floor.
So we had a shield, then we had a light crossbow.
light crossbow, and ultimately 6 crossbow
Can you use light crossbow?
bolts.
So
In this ornate
is it the
leather,
bolts or is it the quiver or both?
you found there's a nice quiver, a nice leather quiver with some silver work in it.
Mm-hmm.
But the
'Cause
bolts,
I think you're.
a total of 6 bolts. A
There's
few in the
1d6.
quiver, and then you found a few
Light
scattered
crossbow does 1d8.
in the hallway as well.
Can she
So,
use?
so essentially, you found what you are quite confident is a magical light crossbow with 6 magical crossbow bolts, and a shield that appears to have held up
Can
as well.
she use a light crossbow? Because she has a hand crossbow right now, but she could use a light one, couldn't she?
They're different. One of those is martial, and the other one isn't. I think I'd have to look in the player's handbook. It would depend on what your proficiencies are.
Anyway, we're not using them until after. Well, I guess if other party was
What does
using
your
them, that's fine.
proficiency say?
I'll use a shield.
I can use simple weapons.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's better than your shield.
I think a light
Doesn't matter,
cross,
it's
a
the same
hand cross.
anyways.
What is your
You can
shield?
use a hand crossbow.
All
She has a
shields
hand
are plus
crossbow.
2.
I have
A
a
light
light
crossbow
I
might
thought
be a
you said
simple weapon.
someone said you had
Do you
a
know where that is? I can
remember
turn
it
right
in
to
our
it.
other one.
Well, I just didn't know because she has the hand one, and if she can use it, then it would make sense to give her the.
They're in different.
We're just
they're-
never gonna find
they're
a
different
magic bow or a magic-
classifications. Pretty sure.
No
quarterstaff.
magic quarterstaff. No one's a monk.
Okay, so
The main class.
a hand crossbow is a martial ranged weapon. A light crossbow is a simple ranged weapon.
You can use simple, right?
So if you can use simple weapons, yeah, then you can use that. The difference is,
One's a 1d6, one's a 1d8.
yeah, the ranges are different. Actually, the light crossbow has 1d8 and a greater range. However, here's one of the downfalls of it.
So
Yeah.
loading time, right?
Well, they are both loading, but the light crossbow is a 2-handed.
Wait, we haven't been playing a loading action, have we?
Well, you can't. Yeah, in that you haven't been able to fire twice in a round. So you can load and fire, but you can't load fire in a round. So if you have 2 attacks,
Can't use
you
both
advance enough to get 2 attacks, you still can't use a loading weapon twice,
Okay.
unless you have some feat or something that allows you to.
That's why you
Which there
load
is one
2
for
things at once and then you
So
fire
it's
them at once.
2-handed. You have to be able to. You have to be able to not have anything else in your offhand. They're both. So that's
Which
the
is
difference.
fine for you.
A hand crossbow is light loading. A light crossbow is loading and 2-handed.
I'm going to use the shield that we found.
Okay.
I'm gonna, I don't know, put the other one on my back,
It's
I guess, and
You can
use
make
the other one.
So as you make your way that way, you see that the hallway. You can see the bend north. You can pull
That top one.
Probably towards us, right?
the top one over and up a little
Yes,
bit,
towards us.
just a bit, and up
I mean, I see.
Which way's up?
towards you. Sorry, north towards you.
Why not just pull straight over?
Well, no, not like that. Yeah, that's fine. Because you haven't gone up there yet, but you can see that the hallway goes up.
Oh,
and
that's
and
what
it,
it meant.
yeah. So you can keep going that way. You can see that it bends
Yeah, well, we're
to
going.
the
Yeah, we're
east.
going around the corner.
Yeah.
Check for trap.
What a surprise! It's another
Trap
hallway.
Okay, so give me a roll, and this will cover a ways here. Just give me a roll here.
Give him another roll
15.
here.
There you go. 23.
Okay. With that roll, you are able to you make your way carefully. I guess I didn't have you guys do a stealth check, but I'll assume that half of you make it, especially since you have a gimme.
No.
Where do you
Well,
want?
we just did that. Oh, well, I guess
And
we
my
did.
thing is
Yeah,
5,
there we
7.
What are you guys doing?
I rolled
I
one.
got an 18 on my stealth check because I'm disadvantaged. Those are the ones you really care about.
And you still got an 18?
I got a 17.
I got an 18.
Okay, we're good.
1.
You're all dead.
Do you not have a bonus?
I rolled 1. That's what I rolled. So I have to get a 1 because it's the lowest. Hey.
Case rules with this.
Oh yeah. Well, you still get your
Oh.
dexterity.
Oh, so I get
Or no,
2.
Stealth.
yeah, your stealth.
I got
Your
2.
stealth
You
bonus.
get,
I got 2.
So you have a +1 like
Nice.
me.
Okay, so you make your way around. It actually, so from there it goes east and then back south again. And I've got you all the way there. So try to just get your.
We pull towards us.
Yep, and so you can go towards you and. Yep, just keep it going down,
Right there.
and so that will go 20 more feet, and then stop it when you see a door.
And we can move all the way that way? All the way towards the door?
Right there.
El Doro.
I think we should go back. Next, check the door.
You two go check the door then.
I'm in the back apparently.
Well,
You can
When
move to
we're
the front.
stopped at a
yeah,
door,
we
you
can go
can
check
check it.
that. We can go. I can check it.
Do I roll
You're
with advantage,
bendy?
or are
You wanna roll?
rolling?
No, you can roll with advantage.
Hmm.
I've rolled plenty of times.
That was much better.
15.
15. This is checking the door
Yeah.
for traps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do not see any evidence of any traps on the door. It does appear to be unlocked.
Alright.
Open it.
Let's open it.
Let's open it.
Okay.
We don't care about where
The
it
one
opens.
time it doesn't go.
Okay.
It's gonna be important. I'm telling you. It's the one time.
There's probably something in there, but
Oh, we good.
You open it up.
And I'll die.
Go ahead and pull the construction paper back.
Upward, like all the way, or
All
I
the
think
way.
you can take it.
It's
and
another.
You can probably take it all the way off there.
statue.
Yep.
And there's a trap in this one too.
There's gotta be a secret.
well, the kobolds like to do traps, and they're not
In this
part
area,
of this
yeah.
area, so
Yeah.
we probably won't get as many.
I want to throw a kobold body at the statue.
go
You
all
want-
the way
you
back.
mean,
Find a
don't you mean a
kobold.
zombie potty?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm going to get a kobold one.
He goes back and dies. It goes there to some other monsters.
This
The kobolds came back.
This is another dragon statue. It is facing towards me, west. And in every way, it appears to be identical to the one that you saw previously in the dungeon, right down to the type of gems that are in its eyes.
Black ones?
As they are, yep. They appear to be black opals as they shine in the light of the drift globe. And
Can we see a trap? At the
aside
base of
from
the-
that, you can check for a trap. Absolutely. You
Check
wanna-
for traps in the room. Just
You wanna
check
have
in front
Nick's,
of.
Nick's roll it, or who's
We're
checking?
particularly interested in the base of the statue because we found one before in that same area.
Is that cocktail or is it cow?
That was cocked.
It's cocktail.
It was cocked.
Doesn't matter. Tom got it.
21.
18.
No, 20, sorry.
Jeez.
Adding
Straight.
problems.
Yeah.
It's been a
Yeah.
while since you've been in
We
primer.
definitely
Mhm.
need to investigate this area. It's definitely a secret. My spidey senses are tingling.
Oh yeah.
You find a very familiar stone, loose stone.
You should find out if it's fire or
I
not.
wonder what it does.
As with the other one, it is below its mouth on its front side, which puts it on the west side instead of the north side as the other one was.
Yeah.
So, but aside from that, this is deja vu in this room. It looks identical to the one that you were in before.
It might not be fire though. It could be poison. So you should probably test it out to find out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I want to go up and get the gems.
Okay. Easily done. No roll required. You know how this goes, so you're able to pop out those 2 gems.
Should check for
Check
secrets
for-
up
yeah.
top
We're
while
also
you're
gonna
there.
look for secrets.
Look around for some secrets on top of the statue.
Are there ever
On the
secrets?
statue?
Yeah.
I found stuff on top of
Well, yeah.
pillars or statues before.
Might as well check.
All right, check
You're the one up there, so go ahead and roll for it.
Good one.
22.
You don't notice anything up there.
So let's
Okay,
check
we're
the
gonna
room
check
then.
around the room for secrets.
And on the
Secret
dragon.
doors,
And
yeah.
but on the base of the dragon.
we should just look around the room.
So
for
on-
secrets.
Around the room and on the dragon. Oh, 2 separate rolls for that?
It would be 2 rolls, probably from different people.
Okay.
So
You check the base and next checks the room.
With advantage?
and when you say check the base, you're just.
Just checking it because he checked the top of it because he's on top of it.
I mean,
Wait.
you're looking at it.
Yeah.
You're,
You
you're
always
looking
have
around the
investigation
statue
check,
for
because
stuff,
the most
right, or
important
for
one-
whatever.
Yeah, you're on the statue. I'll check
Wait.
the room with Nyx for secret doors around the side.
Bro, someone can help him too because
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone else help him.
will also help.
Does it really matter?
Ooh. I got 24.
Okay.
For the room.
Is that the high roll around the room? Does that beat you? Okay. Wow, you're in a bit of a perception slump now. Looking around the room, there's nothing that stands out to you, and you have a little, you kind of have an expectation, you guys having already found a secret door and what it might look like. A couple of them now, if you take the other dungeon into consideration. You don't notice anything in this room. What was the roll on the statue?
21.
Similarly, you don't notice anything on the statue.
He's laying.
This
This statue needs to be for
super
something.
I'm very confused at why these
Maybe,
rooms
you ready
exist.
for this? The direction they look,
I know,
you go
that's-
back
I'm
to each
definitely
of them,
thinking that.
and then at the puzzle, and that's how you do it. Each one.
Definitely think we keep in mind the directions they look. The first one's north, this one's west.
Better be something. Or else.
This is my loot table. I need
So
like
then,
a
are we
notes
going
table.
going back to the door then to go the other way, south or whatever?
We still have
Sure.
all of this area.
Okay, so we
How
start
do we get there?
heading back and then going down that way, and the way we didn't go last time.
Okay.
With that.
So you're going back down to that one.
Oh,
Yep.
I
And
see.
we know there's no traps. We'll just run that way.
Yeah, and there's a hallway going that way, right?
What was your roll on the who rolled what again? You rolled for the
Room.
room, you rolled for the dragon.
21.
You rolled
24.
and you rolled.
21.
Okay. Then let me tell you tell you something. Okay.
Let me show you something.
Let me show you something. You notice that the statue sits just barely off the floor. There's a slight gap underneath it. So it appears to be sitting on something.
We're going back.
It appears to be sitting. It's on the floor, but it's on something on the floor.
Hey,
It's
maybe the
not
trap
just-
does something.
So let's try to push it then. All of us.
Looking, yeah. So looking underneath it, not all the way out to the edge, but looking underneath it, there's a wide something that it's on that holds it
Yeah.
barely off the floor.
Spin
We
for push.
face it all. We
So,
have to face it.
Let's
try
push
to-
it. I guess the trap is there.
See if it can be pushed.
Yeah, let's just push it. Just pushing it south. All of us on it.
Trying to shove the statue,
Yeah.
it does not.
So
shove
then
this
it.
We
way.
do
You want-
the other way.
Try to
Do
spin
the
it.
other way.
let's try spinning it.
Or
first.
spin it, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it could be.
We'll try spinning it both ways.
Clockwise or counterclockwise? Are you trying
Start
to,
with
which
clock-
way are
we'll
you
start
applying pressure?
clockwise.
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 Clockwise? Okay. You grab it, you all start to try to apply pressure, and you can feel it start to move.
We continue pushing it. Spinning.
Yep.
And it rotates, and so the mouth is facing. I'm just going to give you, right? We all know that there's a trigger stone there. You're avoiding that.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
But the mouth facing me, the whole statue starts to rotate and locks in at a 90-degree turn
It
facing.
must unlock the door. The other door that we had. The
Yeah,
with the
no.
girl on it. That's, I bet if we move all, maybe we'll find one, or
Probably.
we gotta go back to the other one. But maybe we'll find another one that opens it. And if we get all of them.
Have we got the dungeon item yet, or?
You haven't found the compass yet.
Oh.
Did we
If I
hear
have a
anything
compass,
else
I can
besides
give
it
you-
locking in
Nope, no
place?
compass.
Like, or was
Did
there?
we look around? Is there anything changed in this room?
So do you want to start heading back then?
Yeah, we can either continue exploring or go back to that secret room and maybe check it again.
Let's just try to finish this off, maybe because we only have a little more that we know of.
Just a little bit more here.
Well, but as we're going back, well, I'm saying that we know of, like that we know of. We have a door.
we're just gonna
and we
knock
have
this out real
hallway. So heading back south then.
Do you guys want to go back check the secret
What was
room, or
this
do you want
door?
to go?
What was this door? Oh, is this like?
That's
the-
where
the
you
hallway?
came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it connected there.
Actually, we finished off. This
Okay,
is
so
going.
we're all done over here. There's nothing else on this.
Well,
We have to go all
no,
over.
there's this way. There's a
Yeah, there's a
down
hallway
that way.
that way that we didn't.
Yeah, there's
Okay, let's
way.
go. Let's go to the south end. Let's
As
try-
we're heading down that way, kind of look around just to make sure we didn't miss like if
There's
it
two,
changed.
there's actually two over there, if you remember.
There's one.
Yeah, there's
And
this way.
it'd
but
be
then-
easy not to, because since you don't have it in front of you. But yes, there's a straight south leg, and then there's an east and then south leg.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna go on.
We'll go to the east, then south leg.
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
As
Sure,
we're
why
going
not?
there, looking for like anything that's changed, if anything, if the statue doing anything.
Do the hallways look any more interesting than normal, or are they still the same?
They
Maybe
look
there's
to
even
be
more
of the
hallways.
same material.
Oh.
Nothing
Wait a
seems
minute.
any different about the hallways. What'd you say?
I said we're also checking for traps.
You're checking for traps. Okay, remind me again which way you went.
The east, then south.
Not all the way down here. We're actually
We're
like
going down. this
middle
way.
and then this way. And, like from this door
Yeah.
we came down and over, and then there's like a. That's
You're taking the far east leg and then down?
Yes.
Okay. So you're not going straight south from where you were. Okay. Okay, so you go east. I'll get you to the corner without any rolls there. Just the roll you made when you came in the door in the first place. And the hallway from the let me draw this. It might be, at least this will give you something to look at if we're not uncovering that quite yet. Well, I don't even need to do that for right now. Since you can obviously picture, there's the leg south from that door, and then over to the east and south. It goes south. I've got you at 50 feet from the corner, 40, 50 feet from the corner. You're still just seeing a hallway at this point.
Keep going. Then.
Let's continue check for
So you want
traps.
to go down and
Continue
press on?
check for traps.
Okay, give me a trap roll.
It was a 1. Oh gosh, 9. There's not gonna be any.
Looks all clear.
Wait, you hear
I
that? That
did roll twice.
it
The
looked
first time I
all
missed,
clear.
I looked in here and thought it was a 1.
Uh-oh. My guy's not so confident in
Right. Well,
his
we're
teammates'
continuing down the
skills
path
and
for this
starts
hallway. We don't think
lingering
there's any.
behind in case he hits a trap.
Okay. You continue down the hallway. The light shows you that it bends to the east. On that roll, you're there, and you follow it just another 20 feet, and it bends south again, and you can't see the end of that hallway. You can go ahead and make another roll if you would like, or you could just take your chances.
23.
23. All right. You see no evidence of any traps here. And you continue south a great distance.
I think there's probably no traps on.
And
down
you
It's just the longest passageway.
come around a bend. So you've gone south and now it's bending back west this way. It essentially goes with a slight bend in it. It comes west and disappears out of sight again to the west towards me.
All right, we'll continue west.
Checking for traps as we go.
Okay? Give me a roll.
20.
Garbage. We only accept rolls above 20.
You make your way down the hallway, continuing to travel west. You get to a point where there is a door on the north wall of the hallway. And as you arrive at the door,
Burst open.
you also notice that the hallway, you see a bend 40 feet from the door to the north.
This probably connects back over to here.
Let's check. Just keep going up.
Because this one went south too.
Yeah.
This one's kind of like.
Let me show you now. You can take a look around. This is what you've seen.
Got like a visual.
Also,
image.
Caleb, did you want that
So
shield?
this is the
I
door
guess
right
you could
there?
have it.
Yep.
Do you just
I use
use
a
it?
bow.
And then the bend at the end of the hallway there.
This is gonna be a big room.
So this might be a good idea. Remember, keep the daylight in mind if we need it.
Yeah.
It's a really big room. But I say we go up past the door and try
I
to
just look like
finish
it
off.
might, like what I'm thinking, it might connect back up. Well, either with,
We're-
could be the one door from way over, right? I guess I didn't realize how far the hallway was to the west.
Are we down here?
Yeah. I think we should.
Yeah, I wasn't giving you all the measurements because
I
I
mean,
knew I
we-
was about
we
ready
can-
to show you
So
that.
that's that. And it's going down.
Yeah, so let's go.
Yeah, it's probably.
Let's keep going past the door.
Let's just finish the hallway out because we're kind of expecting the hallway to connect back up. We want to see where that ends up.
Trying to stay
And so-
stealthy as we go past the door.
Yep, stealthy, of course.
Give me a roll.
For traps or stealth?
Stealth.
Aw, that's not great.
Let's see how quiet you guys are.
You get advantage.
This
I get disadvantage. I take the lowest.
What's
Take
the
fail.
first one? A 2?
It was an 8, but this is now
That's pretty
6.
good.
So
okay.
it could have been 9,
What do we got?
23.
You're good.
6. My guy's
18.
stuff is terrible.
I got an 18 with disadvantage.
20.
Most of us are
Quiet as
stealthy.
Pack,
Door
herd
mouse.
of mice, whatever. You make your way to the end of the hallway. I'm going to give you a previous roll for traps to include this. It goes north 10 feet, door. So you've got a door in the hallway, you've got a door at an end of the hallway.
So let's check this. Let's go through this door.
That
Yeah.
door first?
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
Checking
Check for
traps
traps.
on the door.
Give it to me.
Next.
roll.
You're the door one.
Traps.
Do I roll twice?
Yeah, that's one helping you.
18.
The same roll both times.
Okay. You do not find any evidence of traps on the door. It does appear to be unlocked. It does appear to open away from you.
Oh, good.
That's
That's the
good.
best kind of
So
door.
let's open it then.
Alright, let's go in.
You pull on the lever, you push, it doesn't budge.
Okay,
It's,
well,
it's unlocked. I don't understand.
it's time for brute force.
Yeah,
We just
me
tell
and-
it to open up. And
You want me and Zeldreth try to
Yep.
push it open?
So it's just the
Wait,
door
did it-
handle turns, but it just doesn't open? So jammed or something?
Barricaded, I bet.
Oh yeah, it could be barricaded.
Oh,
Maybe.
it could be a different area. Like this is that other section. It could be like they barricaded another area or something.
Yeah, because I think there was another way we could have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back at the very beginning.
So you guys want to try to push the door?
Yeah,
or
try
leave?
shoving
Yeah.
on it and see if anything
Okay,
happens.
so me and Zeldreth both try to shove on it.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Lame.
16.
Do I have to say mine? 11.
Do I have to say mine?
It's 16 and 11. You throw your shoulders against it. You're pushing. You can feel that there's nothing. It's not like the door is stuck. It really is unlocked, but there's something on the other side that's not letting you open it.
Keep pushing or leave it for now. Do
I
you
think we
think?
just leave it. Just go back to the other room.
Did it feel like it budged
We don't want to
at
make a
all?
bunch of noise.
It felt the way that something that, a door that is like locked in is going to give you nothing but resistance, right? A door that is not locked in but is
It's held
blocked.
shut. Yeah.
It is held. You're getting too much resistance to open it, but you can tell that it is a physical resistance. It's not like a mechanical resistance where
Yeah.
there's something on
Yeah,
the
it's
other
probably
side
just
of
blocked
this door.
off,
Who
just
put
like
our
that.
raw on
We
the
can
other
go
side of this door?
We'll check later.
We did.
Let's go back to the hallway door then.
I guess so.
We're gonna check the other room now. The other door.
Checking the door for traps.
Okay.
Give it a check, Elizabeth.
Give it a roll.
Nix.
Nix Elizabeth.
Nix.
Whatever her last name is.
There it is.
26.
Nick
Ooh,
says-
natural 20 critical.
Not in battle though, because we don't do that.
Wouldn't matter.
There are no traps on this door. You are quite confident. The door is unlocked.
Alright.
Just like
We
the other one was
proceed.
unlocked.
Opening that.
Yep.
Is the order just this? I assume again the same thing as we did
Yeah.
before.
Yep.
Me in the back, and Daniel, and Zeldreth and Taèlios in the front.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You open the door up toward you
Garbage.
on a hallway that runs straight north from the door.
So keep going.
We'll follow it.
Check for traps.
Give me a roll.
Nice.
24.
It's better to roll outside then.
Mm-hmm.
Except when you roll ones. Then it kind of sinks.
I mean, if this is your aim, no,
You-
I'm surprised that you can even hit a monster.
Pressing forward, you do not find any traps. You only have to go about 20 feet before you can discern the end of the hallway. where it ends at a door.
So it just
Can we
goes.
proceed to another door?
Yes, so essentially you're in a 60-foot long hallway.
Right. Check.
So there's no room.
No, probably not.
That's a 9.
15.
15. This is checking the door, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
You find no traps.
All right, let's open it.
Okay. You open the door away from you.
Okay.
So
Light-
far, so good.
Light floods into a room.
Oh.
You see a pillar. I never turned this thing back on either, did I? I just realized we don't have dungeon
Music.
going.
Yeah.
That's what's been
Take
missing.
it back.
Yeah, but let's recheck all the hallways.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Jeans.
And then now
Jinx.
change it to boss music.
See a pillar.
You see a pillar about 15 feet on a diagonal from the door. As it opens, you see one right in front of you, 10 feet. And you are in a room where it is, it appears to be a rectangular room, probably, though you can't see the far eastern end of it. You appear to have opened a door near the southwestern corner of this room. You can see there's a door on your left, 10 feet up the wall that's to your left. And to the right, as the light is just kind of barely starting to flood into the room, you can't see the end of it. Would you like to walk into the room?
Should we use daylight before we go? It lasts for an hour, just so that it's brighter.
Yeah, we can. We'll use the daylight on the orb.
Okay. You throw out the daylight, and the room is flooded with light. And what you see before you is a 60-foot long room by 30-foot wide or tall this way, 60 feet long. You see 6 pillars. You immediately hear a hiss, another, as if in protest of the light that has just come on. And you see coming toward you from between there's 6 pillars. There's 2, and then 2, and then 2. And you see coming toward you this humanoid figure reaching out as it walks, wrapped head to toe
It's a mummy.
in like bandages or cloth.
Mummy.
Get it.
And
It's
I
just one of
We
need,
brought the rock with us.
Yeah.
I need everybody to roll initiative, and I need
Yes. Fine, you can get rid of this.
All right, I might have just the spell for this.
Yeah.
I might have just a quarter staff.
Now, hopefully I don't roll a 1 again. That would help.
Okay, so they're coming from down here.
Ah, there's a dwarf.
Easy.
All right, initiatives. Here we go.
Please. Oh, that's not bad.
Is it right in the middle?
Come on, not a 2, not a 1. Come on.
and set them on
Not
these.
my-
Actually,
you were
let's
15
set them
You
slightly
didn't move my dice.
off, like so the edge is just on that
Yeah.
line. That's really a little truer to how it is. Yep,
10.
like that.
Ready? This is what would happen
This-
if you hadn't hit my dice.
This right there.
That's a mean looking dude.
Is it just one guy?
Set that up. That's
One
all you
big,
see right now.
one big mummy.
Is it like a large creature?
Nope.
Just a. So like I'm saying, like, does it look big?
It looks
Like
uh,
humanoid.
Where do
is
you
what you
want the? Do you
Maybe
want
the
it like
Pharaoh's
looking
super
down that way, or you
powerful.
want it like on the side?
just if you can do it like that, that's fine. Just
That's-
where you can get.
Here, do you
Can
want
I see the
corner?
like the
Yeah.
minifigure?
Here.
I can't really see it.
Yeah.
From here.
If
Oh,
I go
just
like
like a
this, then
I was going to see
since
once
he's
you're done.
like right there, I can
There's
put
some
it.
sand stuff going behind him.
He looks a bit mean.
What we'll
Maybe
do
he's the
is
Hokage
we'll do
of the sand.
this.
It's got
We'll do this, which will allow me.
Weird looking. Is that his
Seems so
mouth?
awkward.
so
We're gonna do that,
Can't really
so
tell.
it'll allow me this corner.
Okay.
And if we need to, just pull pillars off the
Okay.
thing if that's what we need to see.
There are
So bring
figurines.
yourselves back over here where
It's
you
going.
were.
Who was in front?
It was Zeldreth and Taèlios.
Yeah.
And then I was in the back with
Yeah, and I was in the middle.
Nix. No, it was Farryn. I was in the back with Farryn.
Sure, I was in the back.
Yeah.
Were you? I'm pretty sure. Or
No,
was
you were in the middle. I tried to put you in
So-
the back, and you're like, no.
Get your initiative rolled. Have you rolled initiative already?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, get those ready. I need to do something just real quick here, and then I will
So you
be.
need to kill
ready.
everyone.
You know what?
8. Well, I rolled a 2, but
You have a plus
Wait,
six
you're a
initiative.
plus 6?
yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh no, it's only +4. Sorry. 6.
Wow.
Sorry.
That'd be so dumb. I have a plus 1.
It's your
I was gonna
dexterity.
say, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, I was thinking that my
Apparently I
attack
had it
bonus
wrong,
or
so now
whatever.
I'm only at +4. So I took one away from mine.
Oh, it's just one enemy.
For
Yeah,
now.
just one enemy.
Maybe it'll come out of the ground.
Might summon some.
It might be a bad enemy though.
Yeah, that could be a terrible mummy.
Yep, I think I should
Get
use.
paralyzed.
Oh, he's undead, maybe, probably. I would assume.
Maybe.
It's time to not
I guess-
use
I don't
rage
know.
on this
I might get a
monster.
little bit of a knowledge check here.
Say we should figure out what's going on here. Maybe we'll grab you. If the guys you scream, and then you just get stunned, and we'll grab you.
No, that's Zelda.
Those guys are annoying.
I'm gonna do cool stuff to him.
You jump off the pillar, then hit him.
He shoots backflip around the pillars a lot.
I'm gonna need some d10s from you guys.
Okay.
Oh, I already know what you're doing.
Okay, Nyx.
16.
Taèlios.
6.
He said with enthusiasm.
This creature probably be all dead by the time you get around.
Morzza.
Probably.
13.
At least I'll know what is going on by then, probably.
18.
You probably won't get hurt though.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10.
11.
Not a lot of great rolls from everybody.
It's
No.
not bad. But not
A
great.
decent, then kind of drop off a little bit.
Yeah. It kind of dropped.
So Farryn is going to be up first with Nyx on deck.
Let's go.
You're in the back, though.
I have movement. I can do things. Alright, are we ready?
No, absolutely not. Go for
Yeah.
it.
So this was the marching order.
Mm-hmm.
And as you came in, seeing that, and so the daylight fills up the room right there. You stepped up enough for that. I want. Well, let me just take the front two. Each of you give me a perception check. So you too, Zeldreth,
That's
since
good.
you're in front.
16.
Okay.
Better than his.
He has no idea what's
Okay.
going on.
So as you enter the
lost.
room, you see this creature over there to the right, and you're readying for that. And you're readying for it too, because it's the only thing you see right now, except that out of the corner of your eye, you think you catch movement over by that pillar there, the northwest pillar. But you don't. You glance and you don't see anything, but you're pretty sure you caught movement over there.
Are you sure? I didn't see it. I got a 7.
Pretty sure you didn't see it.
Pretty sure I did. I had very good.
You have plus 3 to perception.
Mhm.
Because you're a fishing nest, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so Farryn, then next.
Alright. Alright, move me out just a little bit so I can be in the room, obviously.
Where do you want to be? Right there?
Yeah, just move it right to the pillar with it.
He doesn't know that, Tom.
I know, I'm kidding.
Taèlios never said anything.
Do you want there, or do you want to be behind the pillar over here with a little bit of cover, or what?
I don't have time.
No,
There might-
I
Yeah,
need a
you
shot
shout
at
out
this
right-
creature.
There might be something over here.
Where
He doesn't even care, see?
He's got to move further. He's saying
I
he has
wanna
to move
move-
further north so he has a shot on it.
No.
Where do you want to be?
Well,
Over here
I
or
guess
that way.
probably that's the most actually. Yeah, go move a little bit north.
Like over here?
North.
North.
This is towards
Oh,
towards her.
So right there.
Yeah,
There's
probably
something over there.
Right there.
too late.
It's not too late.
Guys, maybe the mummy's like a puppet
Um,
versus using blood.
I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
And that will be a bonus action, and I'm still unmuted. Shoot an arrow at this creature by using a magic arrow,
Okay.
and then this will apply if I hit the creature. And I'll just attack first.
Okay.
That's gonna be
You'll probably hit, honestly.
12.
A 12, and that's with one of your magic arrows. You said is what you're firing an
Yeah.
arrow, right?
Yeah.
So 12 hits, And what is the other stuff you said you were doing?
Alright, so ensnaring strike. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before its spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends.
Okay. So that's a bonus action?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. Okay, so I have to make what kind of a saving throw?
A strength saving throw.
How long does this spell?
A
Versus,
minute.
what's your
That
spell
is
DC?
pretty good.
What's your spell DC?
1 second. I think it's 13, but let me double check. 13.
Okay. So 4 plus 3 is not going to do it.
Do you see the other stuff, Caleb, down the bottom?
Yeah, I'll read about that. Starts at the start of its turn. That's
Yeah.
what happens. So there is an effect on the creature on the start of its turns.
So right, and it is now restrained.
It is restrained. That's a movement
It's
thing,
fine.
right?
Just hang it on it. That's fine.
Can't
it's
move,
easier
right?
to take off anyway. What?
Restrained just can't move. Is that right?
Restrained is correct. It's not the same as grappled. It's different. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And it's restrained for how long?
It is restrained for up to a minute.
And it gets to do it at the end of its turn every time, right? It gets to try to bust out at the end
Yes,
of
it
its
has
turn.
a creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target is free. However, before it does any of that, it has to take a d6 of damage on it before its turn, like at the start of its turn.
Okay. At the start of its turn, it takes D6
Yes.
of some type of damage.
Piercing, I believe.
Okay.
So I still get a hit on it, so I have a 8-sided for that.
You guys not damaged already.
I know that is unfortunate, but
Wait. Oh yeah. No, no, no.
that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
Just kills it.
He dies.
GG. Broski.
Okay. You fire your arrow and it takes off down the room and it buries in its side as it's coming your way. And as you do, also there's this eruption of these. What is it? Is it a thorny thing that
Yep,
comes up?
thorns.
Yeah. So it's all these thorns just.
Well,
come-
magical vines, I suppose, but
Fine. Magical vines just wrap all around the thing, and they seem to anchor it where it is. And so it takes the damage, and all of a sudden, even as it's moving, it just is held in place, unable to do anything. End of your turn?
yes. Well, let's see. Okay, 1 second. Real quick. So how much did I move? I was right here, right?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20.
So you got 10.
So I'm going to back up 25, 30, right to there.
Okay.
And that wasn't because of any information there. That would be just me trying to get back behind the pillar.
Okay. All right, so Nyx is up.
I don't know if you technically haven't really gone yet.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Like, what is
It's
this
just-
information conveyed to
it's
us
just
yet?
some-
or-
yes.
No, it's just something you saw right
Yeah,
now.
and then I was
In
like, hey,
gen-
there might be something over there.
Yeah, in general, I
Hey,
allow
guys.
the conveyance of information on your turn, is when
Oh.
that happens. So.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Because
Right,
this is
right,
all
right.
this is all happening simultaneously. And so the initiative just gives us the order of what's all happening, even though it's all happening at the same time.
Okay.
So Nyx, you're up, and the next one will be Morzza.
Give bardic inspiration to.
That's
choose.
very specific.
Just you decide. You in the moment, who would you give bardic inspiration to?
Tom.
That's
Ahead of me.
Taèlios.
Okay.
Taèlios, Tom,
It's a back.
whatever. the
Tom
last name is.
Leos.
Okay, so that's a bonus action, bardic inspiration.
Taèlios.
I'm not doing anything else.
Huh?
You can attack.
You're gonna.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Your
Vicious
crossbow.
mockery.
Vicious mockery crossbow. You can
Vicious
attack.
Mockery is a bonus action, though, isn't it?
You can take a bonus action as an action, right? Can't you?
You just can't.
Yes, you just can't go the other way.
Yeah.
And that.
It's just mockery is an action.
Why not do it?
You can still do it though, right?
Oh wait, it already has
Can I move
disadvantage,
to
so-
those two people so I can be like over here?
Yeah, you can move through your allies. That's fine. There's 10 or so feet there, so you could be that.
And it's restrained too, so it's not can't move.
Well, she can move back.
Yeah. True.
And I will do the hand crossbow then.
The hand crossbow? Okay.
Is it restrained? Is it advantage on a restrained enemy? Did you say that? Everyone who attacks it gets it.
Yeah, you roll with advantage on a restrained enemy. Attacks against it have advantage.
Roll again.
Roll again to be it.
Alright, roll the first one.
12.
Okay, so then add your crossbows. It looks like a +5 to it.
So 17.
17. Okay, and is that I forget right now? That's just a standard hand crossbow. You're saying, right?
Yes, standard hand crossbow.
Okay. Okay, so you 17.
17.
It hits. So
Nice, nice.
you fire a bolt out of it and roll damage.
5.
Okay, so add 3 because you're using dexterity for it. So it's
8.
So 8 points of damage.
Not bad.
Okay, so you shoot your crossbow bolt and it shoots right between two of these big vines that are wrapped around it and buries into its other side from where the arrow is right now and sinks in about halfway. Damage done. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm behind this pillar.
Okay, you duck behind that.
You also have movement, so you can move more.
well, you can move back if you want to. It's up to you.
I mean, it's already
Why
restrained.
not?
It doesn't really matter.
Well, how much should I
Do what you want to.
You move 10
Because I
feet.
only have 25.
You have
10,
15
you have
more.
15 more.
I move back behind it.
Can I
Drop
can I get up there, or how far would that be?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you got them.
That's, I wanna get
Wait,
up
is he on deck? Is that right?
He
I'm
was up
next.
next. He was up next in your order. However,
there. Oh, let me go.
Yeah,
Yes.
that works out fine.
Do I roll the
can't
d6
do
of
you.
her damage for it?
yes, you would roll for damage. It takes it at the start of its turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Dies.
4 damage.
I'm getting somewhat low, maybe.
I doubt it.
Oh, it's gonna be. This is gonna be a tough boy.
Maybe.
So he is restrained.
So he can make a strength check on his turn to unrestrain itself, I believe.
Right here.
At the end of its turn. I'm trying to see right now.
You can't see me.
He's beelining for you.
By the way, my guy was over there, just so you know. He's way over
So
there.
you restrain it. So if he casts magic, though, it's like,
I'm sure that's what he does too. He's a mummy.
could be.
I don't even have rage on yet, so. Although it wouldn't matter for this spell.
Roll a d20 for me.
Yeah.
So,
You ready?
Saving
20.
throw. Oof.
Wait, is
What
there any
number?
bonuses?
When
Just would you roll?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's going to roll 7? That's the second one.
My
Alright.
dexterity.
D20 is rigged.
So as you are moving, I realize you're not on your turn yet, but you see this thing, and it was trying to come your way, and now it's held in place, rigid by all of these vines. Yet, as you're looking at it, it looks up and it looks at you, and you see this flash of yellow in its eyes. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Gonna take out her tank right away.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
21. No, just kidding. 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. As you see this, the eyes of this and this flash, you are
Charmed.
I attack you all.
petrified.
That could be it. Either that or petrified, probably, I guess, or paralyzed. I don't know.
you are filled with fear.
Oh, it's an awe. It's a.
Oh.
It's like a version. It's a variety of charm.
You are filled with fear. You've never seen anything more terrifying than this creature.
Nope, I disagree.
And you want to do nothing but run as far away from it as you can. Except that you can't. You can't get your legs to obey your mind's commands.
Leg.
You
Two.
are paralyzed.
Yeah.
How long does a paralyzed last?
You don't know.
What saving throw did he make?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
So he's paralyzed and.
Is this an... So,
fear.
I guess I didn't really ask this on my turn, but like, recalling knowledge about it, is this some sort of undead creature, do I know, or...
Give me an intelligence check.
And since it's... Well, okay, so I don't know. If it's
You know
undead...
what? I'll have you do this. As your favored enemy, I'll let you choose whether you want to make it an intelligence check or a history check.
History.
And you can do it with advantage.
Let's do a history check.
Okay?
And I'm helping them. Oh my
8.
gosh.
8.
Somehow I just didn't get a good roll.
You've heard of mummies. Your assumption, based on the appearance of this one, is that that's what it is, but you really don't know that much about them.
Alright. I should have done that on my turn, though.
You're like, hey guys, this is a mummy.
That's fine.
Is like, so, okay, so recalling information, is that an action? Like, should I do that? Is that something I need to do on
That's
my turn?
just something you would know.
Or is that just
that's
saying-
the reason why I let you do that right now is because I would consider that a free action. It's just knowledge you either have or don't. So you would have that sense already without having to do anything else. Okay, so it's the end of his turn, so he gets to try to save against your
13.
13, and this was a strength save, right?
Yes, don't save.
17 plus 3.
Dang.
So,
That spell is useless.
so you can
You must have that?
remove the ring from it
Can he move?
No, he can't.
on his next turn.
That's good. Because he probably would have gone for me. And my present state, I'm not the
Okay.
best at fighting.
That brings us to
It's
Morzza.
so nice to have a damage.
Okay, so then I assume that I want because that's Farryn thinking inside his head, but I want like, can I roll to see if I would know if it's undead?
Do you know things about undead?
I mean, would I know anything about that with being an exeric, not an exeric, but a paladin, known undead creatures and stuff like that? Is that?
I mean, I'll give you, because you're a paladin, I'll give you a shot at it. Not with advantage, though.
It's just intelligence or history?
Either one, you pick.
Well, they both give me a second. I want to make sure. History, I have nothing, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
18.
Okay, and what is it that you're...
I just want to know do I know if it's undead?
You do. With an 18, you do. You've also heard of mummies. You assume that's what this is, and you know that mummies are undead.
Okay. So then I want to run up next to him. I want to shout out, it's undead. Not that it necessarily matters, but...
1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can get right up to it.
Okay.
And then I want to attack it. Okay.
Only there was still damage on it. Which is unfortunate.
And I don't think I'm going to use my Divine Smite if I hit it.
Okay.
Okay, so then
What is that?
14, but plus the sword gives me a plus
Plus
1,
one.
right?
Yeah.
So 15.
Okay. That is a hit.
Okay. So I need one more. Actually,
You
no,
need more what?
I need 2 more.
D8.
I need 2 more D8s.
Because D8, it does an extra D8 versus undead, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
That's 8, 5, 7, 13.
Oh, wow, 13 out of
13,
4 dice.
and
How did you roll 2 2s and a 3?
Just so it's 13,
We rolled like garbage.
13
damage.
to 17, 19, and then 20 damage.
Okay. Yeah, and that
Did
was
you-
plus 1 from the...
Yes.
Okay.
You added like the 3 or whatever?
I added the 4.
20?
I have 4. Yeah.
Okay.
I have it's 4 plus 1, so it's 5
Yeah.
Okay.
plus 2.
So you run up to it and you slash across it with your sword and pump this divine radiant energy into your strike as well. And there's just this flash as your sword streaks across it, and the wrappings that are around it, many of them are just severed and falling to the ground around it. And you know that you dealt this thing a very serious blow. It is looking pretty hurt. It's still up, but you know that you've done some good damage to it in that strike. That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Thaèndrys.
No,
Thaèndrys is up. Zeldreth would be next.
Well, no. Oh, he rolled me 11.
Would be next.
Well, I can still do something.
I have a question. So, one of
Paralyzed.
my abilities.
No,
Yeah.
no. I don't know what you're. Yeah, he rolled an 11. He's before you in the initiative order. That's what I'm saying. Thaèndrys is up, and you're next.
One of the special abilities is that I can use the 2 of the sorcery points to make a spell a bonus action. So can I do a spell as a bonus action and then still cast another spell as an action?
You.
How does that work?
That doesn't.
So general rules are you can only cast 1 spell per turn.
Okay.
Period. There are some who will allow a cantrip to be used. That you can cast 2 as long as one of them is just a cantrip, a very simple thing. I don't know that I even really like that rule that much. It would depend on what it is. For right now,
I didn't know if it would.
One spell only.
Oh, okay.
1 spell per turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to move up to here, and I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast my chromatic orb with a level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
Ooh, this one's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be
you
fire
does it
damage.
like 12 and I did 20.
Okay with it.
Okay.
Mummies, yeah, they're probably weak to fire. If only we had advantage.
So that's 9.
9 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, that
Could have
was
just stayed restrained, okay?
that was movement and attack. That's it for
I'll move back.
you. Okay. The Zeldreth is next. Tell me, what's your dexterity?
My dex 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're not next.
This other thing.
What is this? Gonna be another mummy?
I'm about to find out. Someone's about to find out.
Looks like you or me.
You better hope it's not Zeldreth. He's paralyzed.
It's probably me or you.
Good thing you're.
He's looking at you.
Wait, what the heck? Did he roll like
What the
15
heck?
times?
He has 7 attacks.
Okay. You notice, and you catch out of the corner of your eye. You knew you saw movement. You knew you saw movement.
I knew it.
Almost dissolving out from behind the pillar. Almost as though it was just a part of the pillar.
What is this? That's stone elemental?
No.
Dude, you're gonna get wrecked here.
Oh my
What
god.
is this?
It's like a goo monster.
Yay, and I'm paralyzed. I love this game.
Looks like you're handling that.
3 of them break
Sounds
from
good.
seemingly behind or maybe as a part of the pillar. It's hard to say. But they turn 2 of them towards you, 1 of them towards you.
At least they're not towards me. You
And
guys
they
take off those.
seem to be, they almost don't look like they're there. You can kind of see through them. They're not, they almost seem like the absence of light in the midst of this light. But you can see them. They just seem kind of half there and half not there. And they make a strike
Really bad.
It's gonna hurt.
at, we'll start with the one on you, Farryn. Misses.
Lucky.
And the 2 on you.
Watch it, they both
How many
hit.
times is he on roll? 4 times.
One of them misses.
They have advantage.
I think they have disadvantage.
Might be disadvantage because of light.
And the other one misses as well.
They have disadvantage, I'm pretty sure.
Could be the daylight. Maybe.
So you see them coming at you, and you don't know what in the world is up, but you see them just reaching out to you and swatting at you like this and trying to grab you almost, and you just duck out of the way, and you do the same thing, making a quick move to the right for the one, and then a quick move back to the left for the other, and you don't know what this is, but you don't like it.
No, I
But that's
really,
the end of their turn.
I really don't.
And that brings us now to Zeldreth with Taèlios on deck.
Can I, like, since I can't move my feet, right?
You can't do anything. You can't do anything. At the end of your turn, you can make another saving throw to see if you can break out of this.
So I can't move my arms.
There's nothing you can do right now.
I wish I
You
could
have to
only-
make a saving throw.
You can't move, you can't take an action, you just have to make a saving throw, and that'll be the end of your
Can he use this for a
What's
saving
that?
throw? His inspiration? He can, right?
Yeah, I probably can. But don't
Seems
want
like
to
it'd be
use
a
it.
Hold on one
Worthwhile.
second. Hold on one second.
I don't know what these guys do, but I don't want to get touched by them.
Yeah, they grab
I
you.
feel like they
Some-
grab you and take you in the pillar. Take you in the pillar. At least they're not on me.
I take that back. You don't get a saving throw. You just don't have a turn.
I think you should take it
Please
back
finish the
again.
mummy off very soon.
Okay, so skipping over Zeldreth because you are frozen with fright. We
I've
are at
already
Taèlios.
Yeah.
Taèlios' turn, and then we're back to the top of the order with Farryn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit this one with my stick.
That sounds kind
gonna
of lame.
pass right through it.
That's 13.
13 hits.
Okay,
Oh.
so let's remember that. Okay. What am I rolling? A 6?
6.
And which one are you going after?
The one.
Closest to the mummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my unarmed strike on the same one. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a hit. 21.
Okay.
2. Sorry. Come on, get a roll. Yeah. 8.
There we go.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm glad I actually hit it though. Like it sounds like.
You still hit it.
Okay. First of all, striking out with your quarterstaff, you come through, and it's like it just passes through it. But there is resistance. You hit, but it doesn't feel like a normal hit when you're hitting
It's like half damage.
a solid. No. I'm saying that the creature itself, in the way that it's just kind of there and kind of not there, it doesn't feel like you're hitting a solid creature.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that it hit. You can feel the resistance of a hit, and as you do that, you swing through it, and you hit it with your quarterstaff, and you come back with a backhand with your left hand, and you hit across its jaw, which you can just kind of reach as it's bending down over you right there, and you know that you hit, and you know that you did damage. You have the sense that you didn't do as much damage as you would normally think you would.
Yeah, I guarantee it's half damage.
Or if either Fey or Fiend, like that, or an elemental.
So back up to me.
End of your turn, staying where you are.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to Farryn with Nyx on deck.
Is this any sort of creature that I would have any sort of history knowledge of, or like,
Go ahead and check.
since I have the
Same kind of check with advantage.
was it undead?
Huh?
Why do I get advantage?
I'm giving you advantage. Check.
First roll is. Wait, what kind of check is this? History?
Either one.
Okay, first roll is 16. 16.
Okay. There are creatures you've heard of that some have encountered from time to time, and they appear to be nothing more than a shadow. And this reminds you of those descriptions that you've heard of these creatures that that are virtually undetectable in darkness. But you can see them here in this light. You also have a faint inkling that there is real potential harm from being touched by one of them.
I already touched it.
I gotta touch it.
From being touched by one of them.
I will just since it's my turn, I'm gonna do kind of shout out just don't get touched by the shadow creatures.
Yeah, you can shout that out as you fire, I assume is what you're doing? Fire an arrow?
I could switch to a sword, right? If I wanted.
Yeah, you can wield a different weapon.
Don't know that. Well, so I guess I could just fire straight at it, right?
Yeah.
Point blank
Is your
here.
sword magical?
You are
Your arrows are magical.
so
which could
you
be-
are. Yeah. So you're engaged with this creature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really have to kind
So
of attack
you-
this regardless.
Yeah. So if you were to fire at it right now, you would have disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, because it's up close, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm going to switch to my sword then. And I can use Hunter's Mark as a bonus action to cast that on the creature. Let me cross this out because I couldn't use spells. Alright, so I'm casting Hunter's Mark on this creature. Okay, and just from normal attack then. 20. Natural.
You can get the thing.
So.
Okay.
And everyone flip to your tables.
Also, by the way, I'm not using my shield. I'm still going versatile with the.
Okay. 20. So, and you put Hunter's Mark on this thing.
Yes.
Wait, I have a plan for me to be unfrozen. I have a giant.
So, okay, when I roll double damage dice, my damage dice include a d6 of damage from Hunter's Mark. Do I double that too?
All damage dice get doubled. Or whatever if you're going to roll on the table, you know.
Okay. Well, let's go to the table then.
Quadruple damage would be nice.
Something good? Come on.
Oh,
50.
double.
Double damage.
Lane.
Alright, so with double damage dice, I'm using a d10 for my sword because I'm using versatile. So I have a d10 for sword, a d6 from Hunter's Mark. So I would get a d10 and a d6 also. A double. I would have another d10 and another d6.
D10 and yeah. You're using a D10 with your sword,
Yes.
so you'd be
Versatile.
rolling 2 D10s,
Yes, and I have a
And
d6
and
from.
you'll roll 2 D6s.
It's not the worst. I just got a bad roll here. Everything else is good. So it's 9, 14,
terrible.
18, 21, 24. 24 damage.
24. Okay, and what's the weapon you're using?
Longsword.
Standard longsword.
Standard longsword.
Okay, so tell me what the damage from your longsword was.
What do you mean?
The damage
Just
just
the
from the sword.
D10s.
The 2 D10s.
The 2 d10s were 9 and 3.
Okay, so and then give me the rest of the damage.
Wait.
Add up the 6-sided and then your
Bonus?
bonus.
6-sided plus the bonus is 12. Wait, did I say 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 and 12. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, so you did. And what's your attack bonus? Your
Plus
damage?
3.
Plus 3? Okay. And the Hunter's Mark, with your 2d6s were how much?
9.
9 total?
Yeah.
Okay. You swing, dropping your bow and grabbing your sword real quick, and you swing through this thing, and you feel the same thing I described to him, where it's hitting it and not hitting it, the way it's passing through, but it does damage, and the Hunter's Mark kicks in and does this extra damage, and as you do that, you watch as it just dissipates into the air and is gone.
So
before
Hunter's
you.
Mark can be moved on to a different target. Or
That's my next turn.
Oh, in your next turn.
Just leave the mark there. I'll move it next turn.
Okay.
24.
No.
Yeah. Well,
no,
so
he
it's-
didn't do
it's
24.
kind of-
He did half damage on the first one, and then Hunter's Mark did full damage.
And the bonus. Probably did bonus.
The bonus did normal damage.
So
too.
I can't do that. Shit, so.
Can't believe my freaking spell missed this.
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
Keep
that
the
was
word.
Could
We're
have
doing a lot
killed the
there.
mummy
Yes.
then probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it? And it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. So I'm using lesser.
So you got to move.
Wait, once.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I guess you don't have
I'm
to move that
touching
far.
him.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
touch him.
Yeah.
And then I'm using lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nyx runs up behind you, and you can't move, but you feel this hand on you from behind, and you hear some words spoken, and you feel this surge of magic pulse through you, and you're like, oh great, what's behind me now? but all of a sudden you feel your limbs just unlock and you can move again,
Ready to,
and you're freed. And
He's mad.
yeah.
He's mad.
and so you're
This is a rage if I ever seen
And
one.
watch as the mummy frees
he is
me
no
again.
longer paralyzed.
If the mummy gets me again, I'm safe.
Why you're after me? I'm right next to him.
Well, yeah, but he could use
I'm
an
gonna
attack on me.
And you're getting out of dodge. You're getting out of dodge. Yep. Okay, so that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, then we are at...
Also, just so you remember, I'm using that shield we found. I don't know if it adds any bonuses, but I'm using it.
Okay, so... as you are the one right up on it, it swings at you, something you didn't quite expect. The mummy swings at you with its left arm,
I mean, it kind of seems like you should, because his left arm is kind of just out already. But
Yeah.
making an attack. Well, you don't really picture a mummy doing that, but
I just did.
I don't think that's going to hit a 14.
No.
Doesn't hit.
No.
I have 18.
Yep.
Plus his
My,
shield.
plus my magic shield.
Yeah.
the magic field of never getting hit.
Yeah. So you see this coming at you, and it's to you it almost feels like it's in slow motion, though it isn't. And you just kind of lean back, and the fist swipes right in front of you. And as it does, and you're thinking "ha!" and it looks at you, and these lights in its eyes just flash at you.
You better
And you
save
need to
it.
make
Wisdom.
Those are done.
a wisdom saving throw.
I'm proficient in wisdom, but only 2. So, woo. 5.
Oh no, that's a fail. I
Five?
Yeah.
got a 4.
Okay. You are filled with fear. You were feeling pretty good about dodging this strike. But all of a sudden, you can just feel the strength leave your legs, and you are terrified. And you want to run,
Probably as many as it wants.
but you can't run. You are frozen.
Giant.
right
I
where
have
you
the
are.
potion of growth. I could become giant. Would
And
that
that is
do
the end of your
something?
turn.
No.
That brings us to Morzza, or excuse me, not Morzza, Thaèndrys.
Mhm.
No, it is your turn. That's right. So he went. It's your turn, but you can't do anything.
Yeah.
You just have no turn.
Wait, can I use? I can't use spells or anything like that. I'm just stuck.
Actually,
You're paralyzed.
I
You
mean,
can't do
I could
anything.
use that.
You, Thaèndrys, you're up.
I'm doing the same thing again.
At the mummy.
I'm gonna twin the spell, and I'm gonna send one. So from back here, I can see the mummy, and I have the wand, so the half cover is already non-existent, so it doesn't get the bonus from that.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast the other one at the rightmost one here.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
just surviving.
Yeah. Here.
And this is with a level 2 slot again.
We're using
I'm almost more
This is
scared
a
of
level
them
2 slot
than
for
the
the same
mummy.
spell again.
It's a bad room.
The mummy probably
Okay.
doesn't. Well, it probably does have damage.
I mean,
It's
I'm more.
18
My
An
character's
18
more scared of
hits.
the mummy than
For both?
those guys.
You have to roll for.
Uh,
you have to roll for both.
You have to roll for
Okay,
both.
so that was for mummy first, so now
Okay.
I'll roll for the other guy. 20. Of course.
That hits.
My
Critical.
spells.
Critical hit on the.
Okay. So since it's a level 4 slot, I need 3 more d8s.
Wait, a
A
what?
level 2 slot. You mean?
Or what did I say?
Level
Oh,
4
yeah, I
slot?
meant level 2.
How many d8s?
Right?
I have 4.
You can do D8,
Wait,
right?
you want this
Yeah,
one?
that's d8.
You don't even know what D.
You sure you don't want the dragon die? This one rolls really good.
Okay, so the first one's gonna be for the mummy,
Okay.
and this is fire.
Okay.
Die, mummy.
So that's gonna be 21 fire damage on the mummy.
21 fire damage.
Mhm.
The better be dead.
Okay. So this is a chromatic orb, right? Okay. So this pulsing ball of color shoots out of your hand as you extend it forward, and it's spinning, and the colors all blend at first, and you see every color, and then all of a sudden it starts to lighten up and become one solid of orangish red color, and it impacts into the chest of the mummy, and you see this flash of flame cover it, and you think that has to have done something to it. And then all of a sudden, it's as though you don't even see it there anymore. It's just incinerated the thing. And it did way more damage to it than you expected, and the mummy just falls in a heap of
Yeah.
smoldering rags and a corpse that looks now more like charcoal. than anything
It's
else.
gonna be a re-dead now.
Oh man, I didn't
Yeah, I
even
think
get
that's
a.
extra
Okay, so
damage to
give me the
fire.
damage on the.
Okay, so I gotta roll damage on this one.
What element is it? Same fire?
Oh, that's terrible. I got a 10. Wow.
A 10?
I got 10 out of 4 d8s. 2, 2, 1, 5.
Well, you see the
Was mine a
same
five?
type of thing on this shorter
Yours
distance
is-
as this
that's because-
orb shoots out, spinning with all the colors and then changing into the orangish red color, and it just it hits. Whereas the sword and the quarterstaff, it kind of passed through it. This one just seems to impact and stop right on it, and flames just erupt around it. And when the flames clear away, you don't see it there anymore.
One more magic weakness.
And
Well,
meanwhile,
it already had some damage on it.
Yeah, but definitely weak to magic if it.
alright, time to use my magic spell.
Okay, so it is not your turn quite yet.
Oh no! Please don't get hit.
There's no
It's
way.
nice knowing you guys.
That's good.
Don't hit.
That's gonna be a hit.
Hit.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Again, it swings at you, and you're able to dodge it as it swings at you, and it comes at you, and it's not even like it's trying to swing and hit. It's like it's just trying to reach out and grab, but you're able to avoid it,
Probably tried to suffocate you or something.
and nothing happens. It does not connect with you, which now brings it to your turn, Zeldreth.
It has to be disadvantaged because of the light. I guarantee that's what it is.
Okay.
I feel like we did a good thing by making the bright light.
Whose idea was that?
Hey, you get a coin.
Okay, you're up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to use your coin anymore, do you?
No. Why would I use my coin in the first place?
Because
Nice.
yeah,
That hits.
the little movement of the tray.
That was.
Let's do that every
that was 24. I believe that hits.
24 hits.
D12.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, some damage there.
15.
15.
Not gonna be enough to kill it.
Well, yeah, if it's half damage, I only get like 8 damage.
Okay, so you
Just
you slice through it with your great axe, and you feel the same thing I've been describing, where you can feel that it hits something, but it's also just kind of passing through it. Just slows down a little bit, and you know you did some damage, but you don't feel like your great axe did what its true potential is as it strikes this creature. You want to stay there?
There's no point in running. You can
No.
do an attack of opportunity.
Good enough. Then that is the end of your turn. With
Finish him off
now
here.
Taèlios'
Finish
turn.
him off.
Oh,
That was
man.
mine?
Oh, man.
Taèlios,
Wait.
Taèlios, and then we'll be back at Farryn.
Give him a good thump.
Please-
Yeah, you
Please use your bark
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yep.
Yep, definitely.
You
Is
roll-
that a 1?
you roll one.
Yeah, so 9.
9.
Yeah, total.
9 misses.
Oh my god.
Even with
That
Come
was
on.
that was like a negative inspiring. The whole party is demoralized now. Everyone's at disadvantage on rolls.
Heck, I'm demoralized right now from that.
Good grief. That was awful.
Are we back at the top of the order?
Staying where you are, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, so Farryn.
Alright, switching my hunter's mark onto this creature.
Okay, it was the brown one. Is it still
Yeah,
out there?
I got it right here.
Are you gonna be doing the final blow?
Alright, I am going to just run up. Well, actually, wait a second. Alright, I'm going to switch to my bow.
You're going to slip around this way, around the pillar?
Yeah,
Or-
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just around the. Switching to my bow. I'm going to make a ranged attack on it. Just making sure. Yeah, okay. And it should be below its max HP, so if I hit. So I'm using a magic arrow. That's +8, so I have 16.
16 hits.
Alright, so that is a D8 for the bow, a D6 for the hunter's mark,
And a D8.
and a D8 for the Colossus Slayer. Just everyone throw me
Yeah.
No, wrong die.
That'll do it.
So it's from the arrow, the magic arrow. It's an 8 on the damage die, so +1 from. I guess I don't know what order you want stuff in here.
So, no, that's fine. So, you roll for the arrow, you rolled an 8.
Yes,
Right. And then, so the +1 from the arrow.
+1 from the arrow, and then you want my damage modifier
Yeah, give me your modifier.
+3.
Okay.
So that'll be a 12.
Okay.
From the hunter's mark is a 5.
17.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That wouldn't have mattered.
And then from the Colossus layers of 3.
All right. You come around the pillar with your bow, and you don't know what to expect because you've kind of noticed what's going on, and you with these weapons that are passing through almost, and you fire the arrow, and it pierces into it, and it looks like it's just going to pass right through and out beyond it and clatter to the ground. But it goes through and it just stops in wedges, and you hear this shriek, and it just starts to dissipate from the point where the arrow hit. It just starts to dissolve, and the whole thing just vanishes in front of your
It's
face.
the magic thing.
Yeah, magic definitely powerful against it.
It's over there. Good job, guys.
Did anybody even get hit?
No.
Well, you guys got paralyzed. Though.
Yeah, you suck.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not paralyzed.
I did 20
The-
damage.
That was
though.
that could have been way worse than that was.
I feel like it could have been worse.
Taking a moment to collect your thoughts after the battle.
Am I unparalyzed now? Am I still
You are.
paralyzed?
You
Okay.
are. You are.
Was it the moment that he died that you became unparalyzed?
You know that it was just after that. You know that the creatures that you remember the description of, it occurs to you, it's not just that they appear as shadows. That's all anyone knows to call them. They're known as shadows. And thinking on the events just within this room, as you came in and the orb came in, the drift globe, you remember hearing shrieks when it came in and you sent it to full daylight. That proved to be a very good move.
Yeah.
It forced them to attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
And otherwise, there were some hits there, except that they were undone by the disadvantage. So this can stop. No. So let me just say that you do see bodies around the room. Do you want to take a few minutes to...
Yeah, I think
You want
so.
to just loop it real quick and then we call it?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so looking around the room, you're seeing a general theme here. Where there are those who have come here before you, long before you. Different time periods, but still, what you see in these bodies is the decay of long years. But searching around and poking around the room, you do find 110 copper pieces.
Woo.
Yes, this is what we were here
Our
for.
copper game is strong.
Mm-hmm. Let's make some wire.
If nothing, yeah, I was gonna say you can make some wire, you can make some pipe.
Yeah, we're ready.
164 silver,
You go into an electrician business after this. I don't need the adventure anymore.
149 gold, 46 platinum,
It's a lot of gold.
and you find a potion.
Full of bird elephants.
You find a what?
Potion.
Potion.
Does it look like
We think
the
an elephant
healing
for each one of
potion?
us?
I think so.
It looks familiar.
Mega healing. That's what that's called, right?
That's a big one.
Greater healing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Greater mega
We
healing.
don't even need it.
Super.
Yeah, imagine getting hit by creatures.
And
A magic quarterstaff.
There should be one in here, honestly.
A magic twig. You just poke him with it. Ding. I wonder if fire damage does bonus damage on them.
Probably.
It makes sense.
So okay,
They're
I'm gonna
possible
cross off
fire.
this
I mean, yeah, in
potions.
Zelda,
We
you
don't,
light
I don't
the
need
guys
to
on
keep track of
fire.
potions on my sheet because we're keeping track of it on the table, right?
Except for the special ones, like his giant one.
Yeah, we have cards for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
See,
crossing out the health potions.
I have a card right here. It's in here.
Yeah, so
that's the connection.
room is
now.
updated, so now it looks so basically this one up here, yeah, is where the other one would connect from.
The other.
Like the other door right in this room. Connects back up to that one.
Yeah.
Right there.
We still didn't. Yeah, there's still a path in there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's probably
And
we're missing.
down here.
Yeah, we got a bunch of areas still.
Should we check the room for secrets before we finish? And just
So this
have
is
it
everything we
done?
found. That's everything we found in the room.
That's everything you found searching the bodies that are in the
Okay.
room.
By the way,
Now let's look around the room. Is
Something
there
else-
anything in the room?
something I was gonna say at the very start, but obviously we're in a battle. Is there like the same person on the pillar, or like anything on the pillar
No. You look around here and you do not see that.
So also, when you said bodies, it includes the mummy that we just killed? Or, burnt. I guess he's not really a body anymore, is it?
Yeah. That. There was nothing on that you can tell that was on it.
We just gotta collect the ashes so we can make the healing salve.
So checking the room then for secrets.
Yeah, let's look around the room for secrets or anything
Okay.
loot-wise.
Perception checks from whomever.
Go ahead, Nick.
You can roll with advantage.
16.
16. You don't find any signs of secret doors, compartments, anything.
Can I do a perception check to see how cool it looked when I took out 2 of them with 1 spell?
No check required. It looked pretty cool.
Wait, you took out 2, I took out 2. Good work, guys.
Go team.
Hey, and we got 2 paralyzed people. It works perfectly.
I tell everyone I need to lay down for a bit. My back's kind of hurting. So.
From carrying everyone. Yeah. Okay. Well, some good progress. You almost got. You got quite a bit of it uncovered here. So.
I kind of want. I don't know. I feel like we got to see this last hallway.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we connect that hallway real quick?
Yeah, we gotta connect
Do you
it.
want to check it real quick?
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Okay.
Check the door. Trap takes us to like the second level.
Give me a perception check real quick. You can do advantage.
That's 11. That's 10.
So 17.
17. All right. The door appears to be fine. You open up the door into the room and peek out in the hallway. It goes a little bit to the west, a lot bit to the north, and you see that it ends at a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And connecting the dots, you know that this ends up in that room or in the hallway where you
go
first
full
encountered
circle.
Okay,
the
that's all.
ghouls. You can remove that.
Did we check for secret rooms in this room, by the way? Or
No.
we just did it?
Yeah.
In this room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We're
did.
counting
You
that?
search
Okay.
the room.
We
Yeah.
said
That
that
hallway
one
there,
door over there and then another hallway or 2 check.
We have, there's one from like over here somewhere that like went down.
No, we took that one though, I think.
There's the when you
That's
went
the
out.
idea.
Yeah. So when you went out here, you still have this hallway that went straight south. You never went that
Yeah,
way.
we have.
Okay.
There's probably another room.
Yeah. Other than that, then here's the door that you could not get open.
could just finish that.
And that's, now, it's already 6:10. This is
Yeah, I know we're good.
This is good.
All right.
So, okay. Well, good session. Thanks everyone or no one for watching. I think we're going to get one more in next week, probably.
Oh, for sure.
And then it's a little bit uncertain after that, but that's all right. Next time, hopefully we'll make some more good progress, and then we'll see what happens after that. But thanks for watching. Have a good day or night, whatever time it is where you are, and we will see you next time.